Hello. How's it going? You ready to commentate some? We have a lot of people tonight. 21, and there's another guy signing up. Right, Coco actually is signing up. He just joined the Patreon. It's time to play the game. Oh, Lucas signing up. Flu is unseasoned white people wings. What the hell? You will just be saying anything. Who is? Oh. Tuesday night Yu-Gi-Oh is not my favorite weekday. A lot of people feel that way, apparently. Oh, they both insert. Okay, I think we are officially ready to start now. Let me just double check that Fiend and Right Coco are in. Yep, 23 people. They are in. Start. Shuffle. Set. Timer. 50 minutes. Alright. That is started. I'm about to go live stream. Are you ready? All right, welcome back to the channel. So we are here today. It's another IMNerd Edison Jank locals. And yeah, we have some newcomers today too. We have Right Coco, who is a 3-time Edison champion. He is one of the most accomplished players in the entire Edison history so far. And he has just joined the Patreon like 10 minutes ago. So we have a new powerful player entering the sphere. I guess that Edison Jank has brought him back because as far as I know, he hasn't been playing as much Edison in the last year or so. So that's kind of cool, but I'm also here joined by Stango. Stango, say what's up.
Howdy, howdy, Jankers and Jankettes.
Jankers and Jankettes. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see some Yu-Gi-Oh! Gonna watch Right Coco round 1 because he's not only my teammate, but also, like I said, one of the most accomplished Edison players I know, and I like seeing him play. He's known for decks like Dragon Turbo. I think he also has won something with Value and maybe even Black Wings. Like he's a man of multiple different deck talents, you know? He's just one of those people. Anyway, round 1 here. So we have 23 players tonight. This feels like a real local. I love that these tournaments have been consistently over 20 players. Some of them get more than that. Like last week we had one that was like 30 something, 35. But yeah, so today we have 23 players. Lots of big names: Morph, Fiend, Igaris, Joshua Johnson, GYBU, Dion Brett, Edison Club Ty, Tim Ponce, Dom, Right Coco, T-Man, Black Sanji. And it just like you guys are kind of starting to know the people at our local because they play almost every week, and I love that. So Tuesday nights, you know, at one point I was trying to go back to doing like Thursday and Friday or whatever, but at this point I think that we're just the Tuesday is just too loved around here. So yeah,
Tuesday's good. Still cold outside too.
It is.
I think your theory of the weather determines what day we do it.
Yeah, that was the original theory, because in my head I was like, in the summertime it's hard to get people to want to play Yu-Gi-Oh on a Friday night, which is why the Tuesday thing originally happened. But even during the cold weather, I feel like people still just like Tuesday. So so here we are. I'm frozen. I have to be. Yeah, I'm frozen. I hate Dueling Book so much, my god. Like, if there were any other option, bro, if there were any other option, legitimate option, let me make that clear.
Hold on, there is.
Stop, because I'll fucking mute you right now. Cut his mic, production. Cut his fucking mic.
Can we do that? Is that possible? We can't. We can't do it. Make it work. Make it work. We're going to break in 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is this going to be every Tuesday? No, nothing is every single week. This channel constantly does different things, but we are running the Jank stuff for a while because it's really fun, and a lot of people want to play this over regular Edison, it seems, at least in my server. So that's what we're doing. But we do What If. You guys know we do the What If tournaments, and we do regular Edison as well. So yeah, that's kind of how we're rocking it today. But yeah, I think we're going to be just doing, honestly, like right now, I'm really loving doing the Jank tournaments more than what the fuck is that?
Sunlight Unicorn.
You can activate the top card of your deck, and if it is an equipped spell, add it to your hand. Oh, and it's like Sapphire Pegasus, kind of. Like, it's 1800 attack.
You're just calling it Sapphire Pegasus because it's a fucking unicorn, bro.
Wait, what? I've never seen Hamster get that. I didn't even know the Hamster could get that. See, look at him. He found a way to play Hamster.
I don't even know what that was.
That was Nimble Mananga, an old school Yu-Gi-Oh card before you were born.
What do you mean? I know the Mamungas.
Mamungas. Nimble Mamungas.
When I walk into a room, I say to all my friends, like, "What's up, my Mamungas?"
My Mamungas. My Nimble Mamungas. No, but Nimble Mananga is like Giant Germ in that it is a card that when it's destroyed by battle, it summons 2 more of itself. Giant Germ summons in attack mode, Nimble Mamanga summons in defense mode, face down, and one of them gains life, one of them takes your opponent's life. So they are both interesting cards.
That's right.
Is there a tier list for the Edison Jank format, or kind of just based on what's topped in the last big one? I mean, as far as I know, there's not like I haven't made a tier list yet. You know, this is my custom format, but I have not made a tier list for Edison Jank yet. And I don't think I will for this phase 1 because this is just cycle 1, which, like I said, the next ban list for Edison Jank, the next update will come out no sooner than April 1st. So we'll be playing this for another month, a little over a month actually. And yeah, it's like somebody could tier this right now, and you know, basically what you'd find is that like Chaos variants are S tier, right? Like Chaos Sorcerer, Light and Dark Monster, stuff like that are like the really good decks. You know, probably something with Future Fusion and 5-Headed Dragon. But like I said in the 1K that happened this past weekend, 5-Headed Dragon and Chaos Sorcerer are getting banned on the very first updated list. So also creature swap. Look at how much advantage he has. Now he's taking the Sunlight Unicorn. You work for me now, my Sunlight Unicorn.
I mean, Sunlight Unicorn, I mean, yeah, basically just has the effect of Diamond Dude, just only for equipped spells.
Yeah. I didn't even know it
like
existed, though, Stango.
Getting the plus. It's good stats, and it's also a light monster.
Yeah, like 1800, and then 4 stars, Beast.
And it being a light, you can use it with Honest.
You can, oh shit, that is true.
I don't know what fucking equipped spells, honestly, though, that... Oh, you know what as well? Since it's also a light monster, you could play like good floodgates. Like if there's like graveyard effects, like if you want to floodgate Zeta Reticulan out with like Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, like, you know, it's a good giant monster that it's hard to beat over.
Yeah. I do wonder what equipped spells Gray Fox is playing though. Like I am genuinely.
But yeah, with like Burden of the Mighty, like what exactly are you trying to do?
Can I say this? Can I just say something real quick? There's a card called Horn of the Unicorn, right? There's a card called Horn of the Unicorn. And now I'm realizing that this card combos with Horn of the Unicorn because Horn of the Unicorn says when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, it goes back on top of your deck. So if that happens, you summon this guy and it adds it to your hand instead of having to be Yada locked. So that's something I just realized. I also want to say that field was so fucking jank and I love it. It was Nimble a fucking Sunlight Unicorn.
A Cyber Dragon and a Sunlight Unicorn.
When I tell you that field was like, every time I see you guys build a deck that is so fucking ridiculous, I just love, because it's like, this is the point. I don't want to see GBs. I don't want to see frogs. I don't want to see birds. I love seeing jank. Like, it needs to feel janky as hell. And that field just now was some jank. Okay.
Yeah, that was hella janky.
That was like, what was he even winning with? Love it. Love it. Oh, man. But yeah, I cannot wait to play more of this format. I'm loving that everyone seems to really like it. You know, it's completely taken over my time and my like thought process. Like I think about jank format basically every day now because I'm always thinking about ways to improve it and things that I want to change and like, you know, all that kind of stuff. In my committee, we're all talking in our group chat and stuff.
We chatted a good amount the past couple days about jank format.
I love it. I love the discussion. I love the bringing up things that maybe could get unbanned, bringing up things that probably need to be banned or limited, things that could be semi-limited and all that good stuff. So
things to keep an eye on based on what we get rid of.
I never thought in my Yu-Gi-Oh career, as competitive as I grew up, right, being sponsored by ARG, traveling the world for those years and like topping a bunch of tournaments and just being hyper competitive, only focusing on the best deck every format that I could, that I would be the guy who creates a custom ban list based specifically on jank. Like I never thought that this would be my future. And that's just how life works. I love that. You live long enough to see yourself become the hero. In this case. Because I used to be so angry when people would play jank and complain about losing to me, who's always playing like tier 1. Like, don't show up in Dragon Ruler format and you're playing fucking Nimble Manungas and creature swaps and you're mad that like I was super drew for 18 on your end phase or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, don't get pissy with me.
Yep.
Do you think quick draw still needs to be banned?
As
Yes.
soon as you started hearing the complaining on that, you packed up your stuff even faster. You were like, oh wow, it's actually helped me speed up.
Indeed.
When you just start complaining about your bullshit ass deck, like somehow I'm able to pack faster. Keep going.
Oh shit, this is Crystal Beast. So he wasn't just playing a unicorn by itself. It's also giving some crystals in there. So Sapphire Pegasus and the unicorn are both in the deck. Amber Mammoth. I fucking love Amber Mammoth. Amber Mammoth.
Crystal Beast monsters you control as target for an attack. You can change the target to this guy. Basically, no reason you would ever want to do that ever in a million years, but that's all right. Crystal Beast.
I'm a Crystal Beast. Oh yeah, Crystal Beasts still have a hard time. My goal is that eventually Crystal Beast will be a real threat. Now, I'm not trying to see if Crystal Beast can ever become like tier 1, but like I still want to see it be like a competitor, like at least a tier 2 deck. Like, okay, people can play Crystal Beast. It's a bad matchup for somebody. Like, I want it to be somebody's bad matchup.
Listen, guys, you have no idea how much we have to hold him back in the backroom chat. You know, he's basically saying, like, what are you guys' thoughts of, like, bringing in this modern Crystal Beast support? You know, let's just bring it in, you know? He has an agenda that can't be, that cannot be quenched unless Crystal Beast wins.
What would be the best, most obscure jank card that would be on a mat if the jank series got a top cut? I think Sapphire Pegasus. Like, that is such a janky ass card because everyone knows Crystal Beast, so you need it to be something that people recognize when they look at it, right? And it would also be beautiful because Sapphire Pegasus is just a really cool looking card. Like, genuinely, it just looks really, really nice.
Yeah, I would say if you had to think of a mascot for the Jank archetypes and just Jank monsters, like Crystal Beast and Pegasus, of course, would be.
Oh no,
Ooh.
not the road less taken.
At the end of the road.
Not the road less taken. Yeah, Jank format has entire archetypes that are banned, like Heroes, Blackwings, Gladiator Beast, Lightsworn, Machina, Gadgets, X-Sabers, Monarchs, Frogs. I think I literally just named all of them off the top of my head. But they're all banned completely. So if they have that keyword in their name, then they are just straight up banned. And
Honestly,
those are non-negotiable. We are not. No, Neospacians are not banned because they're not one of the ones that I just named. But the archetypes are non-negotiable. What are you saying about Nimble?
Nimble Mamunga kind of looking good right now. I can't lie.
Oh, it's hella sweet. That's one of the old Yu-Gi-Oh cards right there.
Like Nimble Mamunga kind of cooking right now. And I think the reason why like Nimble Mamunga like maybe has like a bad impression when you first see it, especially in a format like this, is that like face down monsters just don't really get attacked. But like in Jank format, what are you going to do to a face down monster?
Yeah, you can't Kai's and you can't Raiko it.
Yeah, so you kind of have to attack it.
Yeah, you have to interact.
And like at least with in this format, unlike Goat format, because Goat format is more of a format where Nimble Munga is like even vaguely playable. There's not like negate effects like in Warriors. They have like the monster that like I don't know what the fuck his name is, but he basically just like pops face downs before killing them by battle. Or like Blade Knight.
Good old Blade
Knight.
Knight.
Knight negates. Yeah, Blade Knight negates flip effects. Actually, that's a little different.
Are you still coming here this weekend, Sango?
What's happening this weekend?
Like, I thought you were saying you wanted to do like Chubby Cattle or some shit.
Oh, this weekend. I'll see about this weekend because I got Shannon's birthday dinner.
Right. That's why I was confused because I was like, I thought you were trying to like. I feel like you're double booked.
Yeah, no. I think what I was trying to. I forget exactly what I was trying to say.
You were fucking out of sorts. You know that?
I'm not out of sorts. You're out of sorts.
You're out of order. You're the one who's double booked.
You are out of order, sir.
I am not out of order. Now he's playing Flamvel.
Oh wow, Nimble Mamunga 2-star, easy 6. That's actually not bad.
Oh shit! It is a 2-star.
But I think yeah. So Saturday I got her birthday thing, and then Sunday I actually might be doing like a Yugioh local up here. So we'll see exactly what happens. But maybe Sunday might be the play. Oh, we're making Bree. Okay.
Bree, I mean, that was just guaranteed once the Stardust was on the field. I love how this format, the extra deck just checks like itself. Like it's just like, okay, so Stardust gets checked by Brio and Goyo if it's unprotected. And then you have like Brio gets beat by Goyo and gets taken from you, and then Darken is like also the same thing with Goyo. Colossal Fighter checks Goyo. Red Dragon checks nothing. Dark Ruler Archfiend checks Deep Prison. Oh, he wants both. He said, I need them both.
Both.
Bruh.
Can I get them both? Yeah, we have Chubby Cattle.
I'm going to be honest, Crystal Beast. You're going to need brain control.
Yeah.
You're going to need brain control, Sonny.
Yo, the creature swap in Jank format has actually been insanely good. Like, in general, every time I've seen this card played in Jank so far, it's been really fucking good. But this graveyard is the epitome of Jank.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call Jank, Volume 7. Oh, a Berserk Gorilla. Also a card I used to play as a kid. When he's put in defense mode, he dies immediately. Kind of like if you use Econ or something, he just dies.
Interesting. We're trinating ourselves.
Okay. Right, we are trinating. Why would we want to do that? Let's see. What is he cooking? What's he cooking, Stango? What?
Huh.
What did he pick up? I'm confused.
So he picked up a like the mammoth. Or
oh, he got a monster to his hand by doing that. Got it.
He did get a monster. But I still don't really understand. What's the monster going to do for you in the hand? Is there like some kind of Crystal Beast monster hand trick?
Maybe he has like double... Okay, I was going to say maybe he has like double discard traps that he needed that card in his hand or something. I don't fucking know. Oh, Gorilla has to attack though. Yeah. Oh yeah, Gorilla has to attack. That is true.
Well, yeah, because if he were to skip battle phase, I think it dies.
I think that you have to enter battle phase. He has to enter battle phase first, then summon it.
Yeah, he should have did this main phase too.
Yeah, you have to enter battle phase, go to main phase 2. I forgot about that because it's been 20 years since I played that card. Probably more. But you do have to factually get out of your battle phase first and then summon it if you don't want to attack with it. That is a fact.
Yep.
Reinforced Truth, we're seeing some Geminis. This is one of the decks that is most promising in Edison Jank format as well. They have some really strong cards like Gemini Spark, Supervise, and Reinforced Truth. And they can kind of like toolbox around.
Yeah, I think I said this during the 1K, the surprise 1K Jank tournament. But I was saying that, like, I was watching Gemini's play, and, like, while they have, like, good, like, little interactions and, like, tools, I wasn't entirely too impressed with Gemini's overall. They felt pretty slow. They kind of felt like a worse hero beat. They feel like normal hero beat in Edison right now, because basically what I feel like Gemini's don't get value out of, they don't get value out of being in the graveyard too much.
What is this?
This card's actually pretty good. I've played this card against Luke in draft. Pandaborg.
Oh my god, it's huge.
A psychic
17?
Yeah, it's fucking big.
Supervise. Oh, it has to be destroyed by battle though. And this guy says he could pop anything, right?
Yeah, but Pandaborg is also a little worse because he can only summon 4s. He can't summon 4 or less. So they kind of...
Oh, level 4. Yeah, it does not say or less. Right.
Yep. So he's not like a normal recruiter, but he's not terrible.
Because that ain't terrible.
And you can summon in defense, so I don't know if there's any 4 psychics with like big booties.
Evocator Chevalier.
But yeah, my main perception of Geminis is that I felt like they're like a worse hero beat because they basically don't do anything with their monsters after they go in the graveyard. They're just kind of like Gemini Spark, Supervised fodder. Which felt a little underwhelming when I was watching.
This is the exact game, I think.
Luke and Gary.
Bruh. Gore saves lives.
Gore ass.
Gore ass. All right, let's see if Gores can carry him to a game. Oh, this is game 3.
It's down to the wire.
It is down to the wire. Oh no.
Oh.
Gores and then Brain. Let me get that. Let me get that Evocator Chevalier. He's got Overdrive Teleporter. That card is crack. Yeah, Ultimate Offering is banned. I made sure to ban Ultimate Offering because that card is not okay.
And no deep prison. That's what it needed to be.
Ruined. He went for game and his opponent had the Gores. Now I will say this. He equipped Evocator Chevalier with Supervise and then popped and then brought this guy out. And that play is obviously very good because his alternative was to attack this thing and then it gets a guy. But I don't really know what they could get anyway. It's kind of a thing.
Specifically level 4 psychics.
Yeah, it has to be like Snail. Psychic Snail is a thing.
Yeah. But I don't know what beats over that 19 guy, basically.
Oh, Morph is playing Morphtronics. Yo, Morph is playing Morphtronic, or at least some of it. He's playing a card. Morph is playing Morphtronic. I love it. These stories write themselves. This is so hype.
I don't know if I can trust him playing Morphtronics. He's also playing Botanical Lion and Power Tool. I feel like this is like an ignorant deck.
Oh, it's 100% ignorant. Morph is a genius when it comes to deck building. I've realized he's trying to do some nastiness.
Yeah. Oh, is that Self-On? Oh no, that's Remotin. Oh wait, what's Remotin doing? Is that a reborn? Banish. Oh shit. Add a Morphtronic with the same level.
If you're talking about Morphtronic monster, you're gonna banish that target if you do add one with the same level. So you just get that exact same card.
Mm-hmm. And then its defense position effect basically lets you foolish a Morphtronic and then add one with the same level that you foolish.
They got some shit. We've truly made it to the
man.
depths of Jank. We have.
Self-On F.
Morphtronics. Morph playing Morphtronics. Love it. And he's in game 3. Self-On F. Yo, Self-On Machine Dupe is crazy. Oh, here comes Self-On.
Oh my god.
How fast can you get here?
What a dandy.
No. No, we need you ASAP. Yes. Yes. Yo, there's no DDV in this format too, just by the way. So like, I'm very pleased to say that DDV is not a worry when you're building your deck. You can just build your deck and you don't have to worry about DDV.
So when was Morphtronic Remotin first printed? Because it looks literally identical to like an original iPod.
Oh, it's like early 2000 before 2010 obviously, since Edison's 2010. I
Yep.
want to say it's like 09.
Yeah, like this looked like.
The only reason I say
just realized
09,
looking at it, I was like, this literally just looks like a fucking iPod.
the only reason I say 09 is because I remember people playing it in like 09, even though it wasn't good. Okay, so Sasha Egger says 2008. Yeah, so like I knew it had to come out around that time because people played it at my local during Dark Strike Fighter format. They would like play Self-On and Machine Dupe and try to make like triple Self-On, and then you could make Dark Strike Fighter with this deck as well, but it just never really was it wasn't better than just Blackwing.
Remotin is actually not terrible with priority.
No, it's not.
Like if you have a Morphtronic in the grave, you always get a search, and then you can synchro with it. So,
yeah,
like,
the fact that it's a tuner is crazy.
Yeah, this card's actually pretty good for like a lower power level like Jank.
You know what I love?
It's really not bad.
Over the last month
Yeah.
of Jank format existing, people have found unique tuners that have never seen play in Edison. Like the tuners that have been coming out are very interesting.
I'm really upset with Morph that he attacked the face down monster with a 300 attack.
Oh, I was right. Apparently I was right. It came out in 2009. Sasha gave me misinformation.
Oh, that's why we did it. Okay, I see you, Morph. My
Yes.
bad, big dog.
Thank you, Dylan, for having my back. You know, Sasha's like Gary. They're very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know this is a thing. They'll like quickly answer something, but then the information needs to be fact checked. You just gotta do it. You just gotta fact check it. Gary and Sasha, they're both RBET winners too. Maybe there's something to be said about that.
I love how wrong Gary is all the time.
It's so funny too. Gary would just be like so sure, and then I'd be like, Gary, that's just not true. He's like, oh, it's not? It's like, no, it's not. Like, what the hell?
And he'll look so unbothered when he says it, and like he looks so certain of himself.
He's believable. He's convincing.
Yep.
All right, here's a Stardust. Why does Morph have so many cards in like every time he plays?
I'm a big fan of this Remotin.
Me too.
This Remotin is actually like, because obviously like in Jank, it's going to be hard to make synchros without like basically being a hard minus, but Remotin's actually just like really good for accounting for that. Like,
it is.
Really just add another Remotin or like something else. And I wonder how big the Morphtronic package is, because I noticed if we look at the Banished, he has just Remotin and Scopin. And I noticed that Scopin's level 3, which he just searched another Remotin with. So I wonder if he's like only playing like 4 of these?
I think he's like playing more, because this guy Scopin says once per turn you can special summon 1 level 4 Morphtronic from your hand. It does not say level 4 or lower.
Yeah, he needs to have a 4 target for that.
Yeah, I think he is playing a genuine package of Morphtronic monsters in his deck. Enough to be like, this is Jank's Morphtronic deck. And if I've succeeded in making Morphtronics competitive at any point during the Jank lifespan, which is supposed to be forever because I'm not getting rid of this format, I love it. But if Morphtronics are ever considered a deck that people are genuinely like, damn, Morphtronics are kind of annoying, and they're competitive enough to feel that way, then I've succeeded. Like,
Morphtronic Accelerator. Let's see, what's that card say?
Loving the Jank Edison streams. Find us all in 2029 playing an Edison Jank What If IMNerd locals. Yo, the layers of fucking Inception you need to be playing a What If Edison Jank format is crazy.
Morphtronic Accelerator. Okay, that's actually not a terrible card. Return 1 Morphtronic card from your hand to the deck.
Cards.
Destroy a card on the field and then draw a card.
My cards. My Morphtronic cards.
So probably the best things to return is like, because I know Morphtronics play equip spells.
All right, there are 21 minutes left. Let me put a little... that is not the correct time. I'm just going to put...
Also, I set up my microphone kind of in a jank way. How do I sound? Am I like good volume-wise?
You are definitely lower on my end. Let me check that I don't just have you turned down on my end.
You might have me turned down because my normal volume is loud.
Yeah, I mean, you sound fine to me. I actually turned you up when you first, like when we first went live. After like 10 minutes of being live, I definitely went to I like right clicked on your picture and turned you up because you just seem lower. But I think that now you're fine. Like, you sound slightly lower than Fraser. Yeah, and I mean, I think that all of my guests are always going to be lower than me because I'm the main host. So that part is normal because I have my volume turned down a little bit below my voice for everybody. And for the computer audio. So like the music obviously is like very low compared to like me, and my guests are always lower than me as well. Ah, yes, Defender. Defender! This guy won me 1K. Defender. He was in the winning deck list by Alberito. It was Spellcaster Chaos. Spellcasters. Dun, dun, dun. Take my Raza.
Spellcasters.
Apprentice Magician and Old Vindictive winning a tournament in 2026? Who would have thought? Alright, so I'm wondering now, because Morph has a lot of cards, but he's not doing anything yet. So, or he was doing stuff, but then it got outed. Like he did have a Stardust, and then I think it just got like Book of Moon, Cyber Dragon, right? Which is fine. But now I'm wondering, he has all these cards. Does his deck do a good job of converting them though? Oh shit, now he's using a Remotin to banish level 4 Stango, so Slingin. That's a crazy name, by the way.
Yeah, no, I saw Slinging because I'm actually just getting myself familiar with the Morphtronic card pool. They also have a field spell that I don't think is necessarily bad in Jank. Yeah, they have a pretty cute field spell. I wonder if they're playing that because that would be.
Oh shit!
That'd be a good card to pair with that Morphtronic card that someone said in the chat.
DDR.
Oh, we're Slinging.
And Torrential is gone, so like, he's about to start slinging. Yeah. So crazy. Yo, wait, what? Once per turn, you contribute one Morphtronic monster except Sling to destroy one card in the field. That is broken. That's so broke.
Oh, this is a deck that gets on the bottomless. The bottomless is fucking terrible against this deck.
It's like frogs. And he just unifrogged. I'm seeing interactions I've never seen before in Edison in Edison format, and that is a win. That is a win. Woofy. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not a big Morphtronic person, but when they start popping cards and synchroing, I got involved with that. Yeah, oh yeah, because Dom, you played Morphtronics too, didn't you? Or did you try a list? I feel like I came into one of your duels and there was Morphtronics going on, but I maybe hallucinated that.
Stango, where's your Jank deck? I actually, and I was saying this before the surprise 1K Jank tournament. I was saying that I think Scrub Raid is a really good card, and I was thinking about playing a Scrub Raid deck with that like Petra Dragon. It's like a dinosaur that like you basically just add it back to your hand every time you Scrub Raid it. But then JC, I think, cooked with the good Goblin Scrub Raid deck with Pac-Man. But I was thinking of playing Final Countdown in my variation.
Oh no. You said I want to take the toxicity to another level.
Yeah, I wanted to do Final Countdown.
Oh no, he had the Gores. He fucking had the Gores, and I know Morph thought about it too, because like this turn started off with a Compulse and a bottomless set. So in his head, he's like, realistically, you shouldn't have Gores, or you won't have Gores, but like Gores is so good that yeah, he still had it. And obviously, Morph could have chose to not attack with Power Tool Dragon, and then it would be awkward and all that stuff. But here we are. Here we are. Stardust Assault got to be playable this format. I think Stardust Assault mode is playable. I think that people just have to figure out a good list, as always. I think it is playable, though. I'm actually a little scared of how playable it is, because it might be really good.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest issue with Assault mode is that just the best tuners, Plague and Diva, are not playable.
Yeah.
I think everything else, because like, there's Assault mode decks that have done well, or have gotten popularity at least, where people know that there's builds of it.
I want to say this. I'm surprised that last turn he didn't summon that Defender. We know he has a Defender that he compulsed last turn. And it was just open season. Oh shit. Breaker is really strong
it's
here.
It's about to be really.
So he drew Breaker for a turn. Okay. MST on D Prison. Yeah, so we know like he has that that compulsed Defender in his hand that he didn't summon last turn.
Morphing Jar level 4 or number 4?
Tomato. Okay. Tomato's still gonna soak up a lot of damage though. Or like he's gonna take a lot of damage here. Dino would have been crazy.
Sentry Boy can pop out Stardust. That's actually a good point.
Does he play Fader? He does not play Fader. I keep seeing the situation where like Sangan gets summoned, it gets killed, and then the person has an option to search Fader if they play it. Like obviously no one's played it yet. I don't even know if anyone's played it in this format. And I'm not saying that playing Fader is like necessary or correct, but every time I see a Sangan die, I just think of Battle Fader immediately. Because I also happen to play Battle Fader and Hero Frogs. So I'm just.
Did our original list play Sangan? I don't think it did. Our 3v3 list.
No, God, I've never played Sangan in a frog deck in my life.
Yep.
Not that that's correct either or incorrect, but like I've never played Sangan. The first time I ever thought about it was when I saw James Ark's first Dream Frog list, and he played Sangan.
Sangan for Substitute.
Yeah. Yep. No, Gores is here to stay. Gores is not getting banned. With Gore's banned, there's literally no thinking at all when it comes to attacking someone directly. It literally becomes brain dead, and I'll pass on that. Okay, so I think that was the last game of... Yeah, that was actually very nice. How much? Oh, wait, not me getting rid of that. All right, well, I guess I'll leave it off for now. Round 2, I'll be putting that back up. So yeah, once more for reports, we'll be moving on to round 2. Also, I just realized I don't have the... All right, this is round 2. So let me set up a timer and all that good shit. All right, we got a timer going on. Where is my countdown? God, this is organized so freaking annoying. Oh, here it is. Countdown. I need to change this. All right. So it is round 2. I'm looking for one more thing. I guess while I'm doing that, I'll just put this on the screen.
Guys, I believe one day. I believe one day that when we put ban archetypes and we have Caius the Shadow Monarch on there, that people will be like, all monarchs are banned, and they won't have to ask if it's just Caius. I believe one day we'll get there.
People are funny. People are funny. They don't understand. You know what it is? A lot of people just don't understand the energy of the Jank format. Like, you are not supposed to be monarching people. That is lazy. You can monarch people in fucking regular Edison. Go do that shit in Edison. Like, if you want to play monarchs, go play, I don't know, Zaborg and shit. Go play Mobius and Edison. All right, let me take off the ban list real quick.
Mobius Trapstone still the juice. But what about Summon Skull? Summon Skull. That's a good fiend monster for the fiend deck. That's a deck that I think people should try to cook with.
I want fiends because, you know, I already talked about this on the 1K stream, but like, genuinely, I played the fiend deck when I was a kid, and I think it's kind of competitive. I think it's actually fine in this format. Like my triple Necrofear, Giant Germs, Giant Orcs.
100%. Giant Germs is just good recruiter, good body. It's also a 3-star, so like a lot of the 3-star tuners, like who's that fiend that doesn't die to the first battle, and it's a tuner? What's his name?
It doesn't die to the first battle.
It's like
Dark Resonator.
Yeah, he's a fiend, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a 3-star, and Giant Germ's a 3-star. Those can make 6s. When they attack your germs, they get all germed on.
When they attack your germs.
Yeah, when they attack your germs, that's a 6.
Ooh, Primateria. I'm a Primateria.
Yeah, I think fiends are actually legitimately pretty good.
Yeah, somebody just has to cook. There's a lot of decks that are good right now at this very moment that people just aren't aware of because this is a new format and it's only been played for like a month. So
yep,
eventually people will start to figure some things out that are like, this is genuinely really fucking good. I like it. It's a new format. It basically is like I said, Konami, when they give out a ban list and everyone gets really excited, that's kind of what I want for this format, is us to do periodic updates to the ban list that get people excited and shake things up and change it around.
yep. A lot of good fiend monsters in Edison. You got I keep shouting out my boy Gravescorner. Gravescorner kind of cooks.
Yeah, Gravescorner is actually not bad. I do think it's pretty bad. Fraser, what's your opinion on brain control and Froggo TK? From just playing one, I think it's bad. I don't think brain control is like mandatory. That's my opinion on it. I think that you could absolutely cut that card and have it in your side deck, but then you're losing a side deck spot. Cyber Dragon.
Yep. I'll say one thing though. The amount of people that were playing like Cyber Valley, and I kind of get it because it's like the banishing stuff in like the Spellcaster, Chaos Sorcerer good deck. Cyber Valley did not look good going to 1K. Cyber Valley was, I feel like that was, if I had to like give an award for like most underperforming card of the day, it was definitely Cyber Valley.
I just know
was just getting contacted left and right.
That shit got contacted every time it was on the field. It just never didn't get contacted on. Or, worse, mind control and brain control.
Yep. There was also moments that happened.
Oh no. Yo, he put that token on the field so fucking fast.
Yep.
The Cyber Dragon didn't even leave the field yet.
Reforge, I think Harpies are actually not terrible, because playing Icarus attack isn't anything bad by any means. I think, like, probably the main thing that you have to find, if it's possible in Harpies, is to get some additional use out of them from the graveyard. Because, like, the Harpies with the field spell, they get, like, relatively big. I think the biggest monster they get is, like, 19 with the field spell.
Bottom left.
Is Pac-Man legal for Jank? Yes, there was actually a Pac-Man deck that got 4th.
No.
Literally at the... Was it 5th? What did they get?
Top 8. Top 4 was Igera, Morph, and then Alberito and Jonah.
Yeah. But there was a Pac-Man deck that made it all the way to top 8. Pac-Man.
Oh, there you go. So it was someone else. Oh, Silchus, my bad. Replace Edgar with Silchus. Silchus is so quiet that I forgot his presence completely. He only comes out every once in a blue moon. He does well, and then he goes back into obscurity.
He goes back in hibernation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, his deck was nice. The Overdrive Teleporter.
JC tied for 5th. Yep. Tied for 5th. Pac-Man.
Huh, Ty is over here trying to... They're both just drawing, passing, and stabilizing. It looks like, ooh, one of the best cards, Dimensional Alchemist, with a nice banish pile.
Yep, a lot of options. You have back row popping, which I imagine is what they're going to go after if this D-Alch leaves the field. What those 4 back rows looking kind of pretty.
You can't outsnow the snowman.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And since we know place to go.
Oh, Hysterical Party. Yeah, that is a good card to get a lot of bodies on the field. You can make tuners, make tributes.
Mm-hmm. I don't really know what Ty's playing yet. Is it just like some kind of chaos brew?
It just looks like chaos to me.
Yeah, I'm just giving chaos vibes. Oh, here we go. That face down monster does need to get flipped, I think.
It does. It targets face up. Damn.
Oh shit. He got 2 tokens. Because he pitched a Zeta with for the cost of that. That's so broken.
That is broken. I'm actually thinking about it now. I think they misplayed that turn, no? Because I think what did we see? What is it about Cyber Valley again?
I know exactly what you were thinking, because I was thinking it too. I was like, I don't know exactly.
I was like, I think if you flip the lady first, then summon the Cyber Valley.
Do you have the rulings webpage bookmarked?
I do.
Like the good one though, edisonformat.net.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's the one that I use, and that webpage, like, I'm just gonna check because it does tell you exactly how this shit works, but I'm gonna look now. If the 2 effect is activated, the other target must be face up to be banished. This card doesn't need to stay face up to be banished.
Okay. Yeah, so I think what they should have did there for sure is that they should have tried to flip the lady first and then summon the Cyber Valley and Cryo. Because Igera did go after the Cyber Valley, which made sense in that situation because they had priority to respond. They couldn't use ignition priority on the flip.
I think Igera messed that up though, because the rulings say if the 2 effect is activated, the other target must be face up, but he banished the Cyber Valley.
No, but Type couldn't actually use Ignition Priority to like do it because they flip summon the DD Warrior Lady, so they had the ability to respond with the trap first, right?
No, if you flip summon, I'm pretty sure you also have priority right there.
Would it be?
You
Yeah,
summon the monster. Like, why would flip summon be excluded from that? You special summon Dark Arm, you got priority.
No, but that's a little different though, because it's the monster itself wasn't the one that was summoned, right?
It doesn't matter. No, you don't. So priority doesn't matter what you summon. You can use priority on any of your ignition effects on the field when you summon.
Well, I guess that's on Type then.
So I'm pretty sure he still messed up because he activated Karma Cut on the Cyber Valley, which is wrong.
Yeah, no, it definitely is wrong. But I guess he wanted to keep his monster, but Type could have taken advantage of that.
Yeah,
they
but
just didn't call priority.
Yeah, and they didn't call priority because he activated Karma Cut. But I would have been like, okay, Prio, I'm banishing the Cyber Valley anyway, as like it's not a cost, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I don't think you're understanding what is being said. I think a lot of people are completely confused on what Sasha's mess up was. The ruling state, if the number 2 effect is activated, the other target must be face up. This card doesn't need to stay face up to be banished, which means that Karma Cut is a misplay, flat out, just complete wrong. If he went flip DD War Lady, use priority, target DD War Lady with the effect, and you go chain Karma Cut, banish Cyber Valley, I'm still drawing 2 cards, and you just lost fucking cards for no reason. It is a huge misplay.
Yep. Yeah, definitely a pretty big misplay.
Yeah, that was just incorrect.
Yeah, I got confused on the part of like the monster that basically gets summoned. I was thinking like because the flip summon happened, they have like priority to like activate before they use ignition.
No,
priority.
that is not how priority works.
Yeah, but
it says this card doesn't need to stay face up to be banished. If either isn't banished, none are banished. No cards are drawn. But you still have priority to activate. So Karma Cut, okay, so Karma Cut will stop it from banishing your other guy. So what do we see? We see with like Book of Moon. When people chain Book of Moon to Cyber Valley's effect, they're basically saying Cyber Valley doesn't need to stay face up, and it will still, I guess it'll still banish itself. But yes, when you flip summon a monster, you have priority with any monster on your field. It doesn't, you don't have like priority with the like DD War Lady obviously doesn't have anything to use priority with. She doesn't have an ignition effect. But when you flip DD War Lady, you can go Prio Cyber Valley. Karma Cut will still prevent you from drawing 2. But let's say it was Book of Moon, for example. Like, I can still go priority when I flip summon DD War Lady. Priority with Cyber Valley, target DD War Lady. You can go Book of Moon and you could choose Cyber Valley and I will still draw 2, basically.
Right.
No, that's not what Cyber Valley says. Cyber Valley doesn't say that it needs to be face up. It says the other card, one other face up monster you control. It doesn't say banish. Yeah, only the other monster needs to be face up. Cyber Valley is very, very like complicated apparently.
It does have 3 effects.
It does have 3 effects, and the second
a lot more
effect,
effects than most cards in Edison have.
and the second effect is very weird, like to think about because it's not. I would just wish it was written the way it works. Like I just wish that the card said exactly what the rules say about it.
Mm-hmm. Zeta. About to get some ice cream. Be right back.
Ooh. Oh god, I'm not over the character limit. There we go. Only the other monster needs to be face up. Right. So Book of Moon effectively doesn't really stop. If you use it on Cyber Valley, it doesn't do anything. You need to use specifically like Book of Moon on the other card. Yeah, that did come up during the tournament. Somebody did misplay with a Book of Moon with Cyber Valley in the 1K. That 100%. I think it was Morph. I think Morph had that exact situation come up with like Book of Moon, Cyber Valley, and he thought that it would stop his opponent from drawing 2, and then they still drew 2.
What is the weirdest Edison ruling you know about? The weirdest Edison ruling, huh? Hard for me to come up with a weird Edison ruling because basically by the time that you know and understand the rulings, they don't seem weird to you, but they're weird to you maybe the first time around.
Mm.
I think the ruling that always gets people, and I still think there's people out there that can still get got on it, is, for example, if you attack like a recruiter, like a Mystic Tomato, and they summon a Plague, even though, actually, a little bit more of an apt example. You attack a hamster and they summon a Raikou, and you go main phase 2 Mind Control.
Yep.
You can flip their Raikou. I think that's a ruling that a lot of people get a little tripped up by.
I mean, when I first realized that was a ruling in Edison format, I called bullshit. I was like, that is ridiculous.
Yep.
Steven, to report your loss, you need to type /loss, and then a little prompt will come up with all the people that you could possibly play against in the server, and just start typing their name. It'll give you suggestions on who you lost to.
Oh, Mind Control, banish itself. That's a hot play.
That is, Mind Control has been really, really good. Despite the fact that the broken tuners like Gale and Plague and Krebins and shit are not, and Diva, they're not around, but Mind Control is still just very good because Chaos Sorcerer are so popular.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyber Valley.
Oh, Dust Shoot. Damn. Not putting the Zeta back in his deck.
Oh, it was Doom Cow. Activate Armageddon, I kill Doom Cow immediately. The fact, okay, Doom Cow attributes itself for cost, which is like so bad. Like, even if skill drain's on the field, your opponent can just be like, activate this effect. That guy dies. Granted, skill drain is banned in this format, but just why, the reason why Doom Cow is so awful in Edison is multifold. Is like Treeborn exists, Value exists, Cyber Dragon exists, and then on top of all of that, skill drain exists, and people can still activate effects under skill drain, and he'll just die. But I do think Doom Caliber is more valid in this format than like regular Edison, so there's that. Oh yeah, swap versus Doom Caliber Knight, just bounce it to your hand and then it dies.
Swap is so crazy for that too, because it returns itself for cost. It's not the same card anymore, so it doesn't get destroyed. It's so dumb.
Yeah. Oh man, that's so funny. It's like, oh, I'm not me. I committed a crime, but I'm not at the crime scene, so. Yeah, the fact that Doom Cow was a prize card too. I think it's great art. The card is, you know, very nice to look at. I think it's a really cool looking card. And I think the stats you know, back then the stats definitely made people think that this was like a good card. Like, oh, 1918, that's insane. But in actuality, this is one of the most exploitable cards in Yu-Gi-Oh's entire history. I think this is probably the most exploitable card I can think of, period. Like, it's outrageously exploitable.
Yep. Fucking Swap Frog, bro. I know you say that's Substitute, most powerful card in Edison format. I gotta give it to my boy Swap. Swap literally fucking...
You gotta give what to your boy Swap?
You give him the most powerful card.
Stop. You were being ridiculous.
Without Swap Frog, Frogs wouldn't be a deck.
Without Substitute, they're not a deck. Like, what are we talking about?
That's true. They work
Substitute is the most ridiculous thing. Swap Frog didn't even make like top 15 most hated cards in Edison format. Substitute, if you notice, was on that. Substitute was right there in the top 10.
Oh, he's on that. He's on that list. That's for sure.
He was next to Dark Arm Dragon. Just so you're aware of like where he. I think the video ended with him, so he was higher than Dark Arm Dragon. Without sub, you can still play Frog Monarchs? No, you can't. No, you cannot. That's where you're wrong.
Yeah, because Frog Monarchs are like you can play Swap Frog and Treeborn and shit like that, but without Substitute, the ceiling of the deck is like extremely nerfed.
Can you talk about how inconsistent that shit would be? It's already an inconsistent deck as is. Like it's
really bad.
It's already a deck like that if you don't see Treeborn access, you fold. You just took out 3 of your starters and you're like, oh yeah, like no, absolutely fucking not.
I've actually played a few times Frogs in other formats further than Edison, like in Tengu, and it's like while you can play stronger generic cards, your Frog engine is so weak. It's so weak without fucking Substitute.
Yeah, no, taking away like 3 starters from any deck is crazy, especially a deck that relies on Treeborn in every single game. Like you need to see Treeborn every game with Frog Monarchs. You need to. It is imperative.
Yep.
Just play Screech? What does Screech do again? I forget.
I think it summons a token. I kind of remember what this card is a little bit. Let's see. When this card is destroyed by battle, select 2 water monsters from your deck and send it to the graveyard. Screech
is a level 5 though, or something? Is it like a big monster? I forget how. Something's wrong with Screech. I just don't remember what.
So it's level 4.
Okay.
It's 1500 attack, 400 defense, and it needs to be destroyed by battle.
Gotcha.
It can't just be destroyed, period.
Gotcha. The other thing is, I'm thinking of Tongue Twister, I think. Tongue Twister, I think, is like a level 5. Wait, so we could play Screech and Forgs?
You could. Send what? Fucking Fishborg, and then whatever other thing if you need Treeborn access, or if you need Toad for salvage.
Yeah.
It's also water artable. You can add it back to your hand.
Mm-hmm. If only that battle part just gets me though.
Yeah, battle only being destroyed by battle is really, really bad.
Because like you know how we feel about recruiters and all of those types of monsters already.
I mean, the moment you start setting shit in Forgs, like if you fucking savaged your opponent game 1, and for whatever reason you wanted to keep Screeching in your deck, right?
Yeah, because it has to get sided. It has to get sided out.
It has to get sided out. But let's just pretend you want to keep Screeching. Like after you just OTK'd the fuck out of your opponent with Forgs, and they see you set a monster, they're like, "Whew!
Yeah,
thank goodness." Now I don't need to do anything. Whoo!
Magician of Faith, I agree with you. The fact that some people don't play 1-for-1 in Frogs is baffling. I do think it's baffling. I think it's very incorrect. And I think that they should burn in hell. No, I'm kidding. But like, I do think that not playing 1-for-1 is just completely wrong. Full stop. That card is I think it's one of the best cards in the format. I think that 1-for-1 is one of the best cards in Edison format. It is limited to 1, and if I could play more than one of it, if it was semi-limited, if it was unlimited, I would actually play more than 1.
Of course. Why not?
It is so outrageously good.
1-for-1, literally being able to activate more than 1-for-1 would be so illegal, it's not even funny.
Just the consistency of having 1-for-1, multiple, like, so it's at 1, so it's a 1-up, so you can't really, like, factor it into drawing it, right? Because it's just random when it happens, like Dark Arm Dragon. But you still play the card because it's a broken fucking card. Like 1-for-1 is insane. You're denying yourself a 4th copy of the best card in the format and the best card in every Frog deck, which is Substitute. Full stop. Substitute has its own format. It has its own format.
Hey now. Hey now. You gotta give it the Ronin to him. That's his format, alright?
It's Substitute's format though. Substitute's the one that got banned for the crimes.
He did get banned for the crimes.
He did a
Ronin
decade,
also
bro.
got banned. He also got banned at
but
some point, right?
way later though. Like he's not in a conversation the same way. Like they're not in the same conversation.
Where did Ronin get banned? Did he get banned during
2022?
No, was it before that even for what's that deck? The trap deck that's water monsters that made Totally Awesome?
I feel like Totally Awesome probably took a hit, but I don't know. I'm gonna look up Ronin Toden right now. See if Jazz has it on the website. He does.
Yeah, October 2022.
Oh, I was right. I said 2022. I was literally spot on with that.
Yeah, so it wasn't that deck. What deck? What is the fucking archetype called?
Paleozoic is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, there we go.
I knew exactly what you were trying to get at. All right, so Substitute. Meanwhile, look at this fucking 10-year bid, bro. Look at this decade. Oh, I'm sorry, 12-year bid. 12-year bid.
Yep.
Yeah, this card did a 12-year bid. The last time Substitute was legal was the format that we currently play. The most popular Yu-Gi-Oh format of all time is the last time Substitute was legal. It got banned in September 2010. Like from March 2010 forward, that was the last. Like they were like, okay, this ban list, Substitute can rock. March 2010. The next ban list, gone and never ever allowed to come back for 12 years.
You know, that's actually an interesting topic to think about. What cards that had been banned and then got unbanned? Who had the longest stint? Substitute might be up there.
Substitute has a pretty long stint, but there has to be something like Fiber Jar, right? That's never come off, and it was on like one of the first ban lists. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that might be the actual answer. That's kind of a cheap one, but that actually might be the real answer.
Yeah, because like I don't know if Fiber Jar has it ever. It should
Fiber Jar is off. Or no, is it still banned?
Well, this ban list only goes up to 2024. It doesn't show like It doesn't show anything past 2024. For whatever reason, I don't know why. But Fiber Jar has been on there forever. Like, what's another one that's been on? Witch of the Black Forest. Is she still banned?
No, she's legal. She's errata. She has the Sandgain errata.
Oh, ew, I don't like that. I think erratas are bullshit. I do not like that they do that at all. I think that's kind of gross.
Yeah, Fiber Jar is still banned. So I'm talking about cards that got banned and then came back out. Like, who actually made it out of prison? Who did the longest stretch? Pause. Yada? Oh, you might be right about that. It might be Yada. And Yada didn't get errata at all. It's literally the same card.
Good. Fuck them in their erratas.
Yeah, Yada Gratsu. So that was October of 2004 to May of 2022.
Yeah, I hate erratas. I really, really don't like erratas, especially to iconic cards like Crush Card Virus and Chaos Emperor Dragon and Witch of the Black Forest. Like, why are we doing that? Would you play Plasma if you were to play Hero Frogs again? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't really given it much thought, to be honest.
Yeah, Yada might be the one with the longest stint. 18 years.
Jesus Christ. Yada's older than some people in chat.
Yeah. Yeah, Yada I think had the longest stint.
Yo, Yada has been banned longer than some of y'all been alive. I know there has to be at least one person in chat right now who is 18 or younger. There has to be.
Well, no,
at least
Yada
one.
can't vote. They've been in the prison system.
Like, 18 years is crazy. Yada might be banned longer than some people have genuinely been alive in this chat. That is fucking absurd. Granted, I feel like most kids just play modern Yu-Gi-Oh, so maybe there aren't any people, and maybe the chat is just all boomers. Maybe we're all just united boomers. Return to live? Oh, you hate to see it. Return to live. Return to live.
That's definitely one of the most shameful things to have to do in Edison.
Has anyone ever won a game where they use return to live though? I always wonder this. When I see people use return to live, it like, at least in regular Edison,
the conversion rate is so abysmally bad, Frazier. It has to be like less than 30%. I fully full stop. Like there's just no way.
Did they attack with the fucking castle, sir?
Yeah, it was sorcerer. I think they were trying to go for games since they're at 375 life.
They could have attacked with the Koichi and then banished it if it was something.
Fair enough.
I don't think it's going to matter because I still think that people who play return to live just they don't live is the thing. They kind of don't live.
Yeah, Duck Murderer, that's definitely fair. Like I was being extremely generous by saying it's less than 30%, but like less than 1% is probably realistic.
I've watched a lot of Edison guys. I've been playing this format for 4 years. So like I've observed a lot of things. And one of the things that I observe a lot is return to live. And I've also played against a lot of people, Vayu, who use return to live. And every time I do that, it's just like, you're not winning this game. Like this game is cooked.
Well, let's not even say it that way. Let's just say, can you recall one time where return to live?
I've never lost to somebody who used return to live. No one's ever been like, return to live, next turn killed me. That's never happened. Because like, what has to happen for that exact situation to occur is so specific. It's like, you needed to be holding something really juicy that you couldn't drop before to kill me? And you're on the back foot? Like how are you on the back foot?
Yeah.
It's just not realistic.
Yeah, I just don't know.
I think it might be like a 1% thing. Like I won 1% of all games.
Yeah, I just have no idea. I sincerely cannot even remotely entertain the idea of return to live ever won somebody a game, or even if I witnessed it.
All right, round 3. Who's undefeated? Undefeated scoreboard. Okay, Black Sanji versus Rai Coco is happening. I mean, how could you not feature North Carolina's finest, right? Right?
That's a good fight.
Is he playing Burn again? That shit he did the hydro pump at the 1K was nasty.
That was the best duel.
That was
the tournament.
Did you see the top 8 decklist video? Did you watch that?
Yeah, the intro.
Yeah, the intro was like the fucking reveal of Exodia. I just popped off.
Wait.
I fucking popped off so hard. Because I just didn't know he was holding Exodia that whole time.
Because he was literally holding a fucking silver bullet, but he was looking for the gun.
Yeah.
He couldn't find the gun.
He really was. He was trying to load that shit fast. I love that the Edison community is overall older Yu-Gi-Oh players. That does help, I think.
Ibumamunga. That's going to be hard to resolve on the Fissure. Can't lie. Whirlwind Weasel opportunity missed. I forget, is that face up or is it just spell trap removal? Oh no, wait, it's... Doesn't that say you can't activate spell traps or something?
What?
What does Whirlwind Weasel say? Let me double check. Whirlwind Weasel. Yeah. Your opponent cannot activate any spell or traps for the rest of this turn. That's what Whirlwind Weasel says when you flip it. It's a funny card.
I love that most of us shower. That's, I mean, yeah. I was telling someone, one of my friends who quit Yu-Gi-Oh, he was saying, you know, I can't come back because I can't deal with the smell. And I said to him, you know, I play Edison only. I don't play Modern, so I can't vouch for them. But I said the Edison community is way better when it comes to hygiene, in my experience, than the Modern community was when I played at the time what was considered Modern, right? Like 2010 to 2017. Like, when I go to Edison events, I don't typically smell bad hygiene, which is like, I didn't even think about it really, but then I thought about all the events I've gone to in the last 3 years. Once in real life events started with like Ultimate Towers in 2023, and then 2024, 2025, and now in 2026 with like Raleigh and stuff. And I was thinking like at Raleigh specifically, right? 258 people in the tournament, more players just walking around in the room. And at no point did I think it smells like bad hygiene in here. Even when I walked out the room for a while, went to the bathroom, then hung out in the hallway and then walked back in the room, which is when you normally would smell if a room is stank. Like when you leave that room and you come back into it, you can kind of tell like, oh, it's a little gross in here. But genuinely, I do think that the Edison community is just better at hygiene than the Modern community, because the Modern community has younger people, and I think younger people just don't give a fuck the way they should. Or I should say, there's a higher propensity for younger people to not give a fuck about their hygiene than there are for people who are older.
This Black Rose is coming for the most cost.
Yeah.
It was 2 Momongas and a Jank Synchron. Yeah, I can imagine probably the only event that I would imagine like probably had a bad smell to it. But you really can't blame it because of the circumstance, was that one RBET that was like in a dance hall church basement.
Oh yeah, that's when it was like 90 degrees outside. There was no air conditioning. And
you guys were like literally in a basement. Like
yeah.
It was like
it wasn't in a basement, but it was in a one floor like hall, and it was so hot outside. It was in the dead of summer. It was really hot outside, and then the venue itself had no air conditioning, so it was just really fucking hot inside as well, and everybody was sweaty as shit. And even if you did shower, even if you did put on deodorant, at some point playing 10 hours or being in a room for 10 hours just sweating and being humid and nasty like that is going to create a smell. I forgot about that one because I kind of put that event like out of my mind, but you are right.
Yeah, that's the only event that I would say probably was like that. And I wasn't even there, but I can imagine that was the one that did it.
I remember, so I was there, Gary was there. The main thing I remember is everyone who is not black or brown being red. That's what I remember. I'll never forget, like, everyone's face who wasn't black or brown was literally just the color red, and it was so bizarre. I was like, holy shit, it's hot. Oh shit, right? Coco ended up winning that one too after the Black Rose, huh? Why do we attack with a Stardust? They don't attack. So Stardust killed the face down DD assailant, and then the other 2 monsters attack per game. Okay.
Yep.
Raikoko's deck is like really interesting. He's playing Flamvel, which we've not seen a really solid list for Flamvel yet. So I'm excited that he might have cooked Flamvel. So that's one thing. But he's playing like Nimble Monongas and stuff like that, which is really cool. Like, and it's really bad against D Fisher, but he still beat D Fisher because I'm a believer that macro stun is bad always.
Yep. And the Junk Synchron synergy is pretty cute with Nimble Mononga because it's level 2. You can make 5s pretty easily.
Junk Synchron is one of the only tuners out left that is good in Edison and obviously good in Jank, but it's hard to use it in Jank. It's harder to use it in Jank because the targets are very limited. There's no Raikou, there's no Swap Frog, there's no frogs, period. So Junk Synchron is overall harder to use, but he found a way to make Junk Synchron playable. But like Diva, Debris Dragon, Plague Spreader Zombie, and Krebins are all banned, and Gale being fucking black.
Yeah, I definitely like that because Hamster's still a really good card in theory.
It is.
And like with the Nimble Mononga, it fills up the graveyard and also like thins out your deck to like get the Junk Synchrons and stuff. So it's a nice little combo engine between the Hamster and the Junk.
I love that he cooked, because if you asked me if somebody would be playing Hamster with Nimble Mononga or whatever, I would have told you no.
Also, Mamunga, Hamster, and Junk. That's Mistworm. With fucking the Soul Charge spell as well.
The Soul Charge spell?
Yeah, Rekindling.
Oh.
Like if you have like guys in the grave, like that's a lot of tempo. A little big swing.
Yeah, Hane, Hane.
Hane, bounce your shit up.
One time I went to a dad tourney in Cali and the owner was spraying for breeds between rounds. See, that's a little gross. Konami does have a hygiene policy, yes. It is officially in tournament policy. If you could pick any Yu-Gi-Oh card to own and never sell, which one would you pick? Okay, so there's like two answers. You could obviously be like, okay, I want Tyler the Great Warrior. And, you know, that's one thing. Because as far as I know, that's a 1 of 1. But I don't really, like, I'm not personally attached to Tyler the Great Warrior, but it would be nice to have a 1 of 1 card like that. But honestly, I would just want a Gem 10 Crush Card Virus. Like, give me a Crush Card Virus that is literally rated a 10, and that's good enough for me. Which Raikoko actually has, I'm sure. Like, funnily enough. He probably genuinely has one.
I mean, the way I interpret the question, because like, if I could pick any Yu-Gi-Oh card to own and never sell, I don't think for me, if it's a really valuable card, like, you know, a PSA 10 like Crush card or something like that, like an actual original Shonen Jump prize, I don't think it would really matter to me if I couldn't sell it, because selling it is obviously a little bit more like lucrative and you're a little bit more incited to, but you know, you can always keep it. I think a card that'd be really cool, especially because they're making like these new like overframes and these like border cards. Like, I think an Edison format version of those would look really cool, like a swap frog like splashing out of water.
Yeah, but you're talking about something that doesn't even fucking exist, which is not answering the question at all now.
Well, that's what I want.
Well, that just doesn't exist. The reason why I answer Crush Card Virus though is because yes, I can't sell it, but I would still love to own something like that, because if you're asking me this question, I could own any Yu-Gi-Oh card I want. I cannot own a Gem 10 Crush Card Virus right now, though. Any other card, I could basically just get it if I actually wanted it. I can't just get that. So, to me, when I'm answering the question, it's like, this is not only one of the rarest things you could possibly ever have, but I genuinely love Crush Card Virus. I played with Crush Card Virus. I was around during the time when Crush Card Virus was played in decks. And so I have an affinity towards the card, but I also love the artwork of it. I love the fact that, like, having the SJC one is a really sought-after thing. And let's be real here. One of the main reasons why people want anything in life is because other people want it too. Yeah, I wasn't picking it for the price, because I don't, the idea is that like I can't choose right now to just own a Gem 10 or like a, you know, a rated 10 Crush Card Virus SJC, but I would love to have one. Last sold Gem Mint PSA 10 Crush Card Virus is $50K, and it's a pop 5. Yeah, see, I don't have $50K to just spend on a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Like, it's not that I don't have $50K, but like to spend $50K on a Yu-Gi-Oh card right now would be so irresponsible. It's like, okay, well, that's just like, what am I doing with that? Granted, I do think that the Crush Card Virus will continue to appreciate over time, but I wouldn't even want to sell it if I'm being completely honest. Like, I would genuinely want to just have it. But then having it is also like, well, now I need to protect it and all that. I've never owned an SJC Crush Card Virus, even though I had an opportunity to. I played at UDE Day. And Crush Card Virus was actually, I think, is one of the cards that we played for. I'm not sure, but I feel like it was. I know Cyberstein was. I know Des Volscaff was. I feel like Crush Card Virus was given out again at some point, but maybe I'm mixing up prize cards there. Because at UDE Day, I did win a Des Volscaff, or however you say that card. I did own that SJC prize card. Des Volscaff.
That was a good draw.
Yeah, it was a good draw.
Because I was just about to say, I was like, Raikoko is making like this macro deck just look like a joke.
Like just trivializing it, right?
Yeah. And Survivor specials? Okay, yeah.
It does, actually.
Yeah, it's special, so.
So if he drew any monster, he had game.
I mean, he probably still has game, honestly. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh. And he still wins 2-0. With a very graveyard-dependent deck against all the floodgates, and it entrap does shoot, and it still doesn't matter. Because I'm a firm believer that macro decks fucking suck. Even in Jank.
Yeah. I can't even imagine, like... like, I can't even imagine, like, throughout all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, like, I feel like I have a pretty good pulse on, like, most of the formats all in between. I don't even think there's a single format where, like, actual just... macro is
the best macro deck of all time was Kashtira.
Oh yeah, because they yeah, because instead of your fucking macro Cosmos being a shitty little back row card, it is a 3K monster that you can summon out of the extra deck.
That is the best macro Cosmos deck of all time. Like everything else, every other fucking macro stun, macro D Fisher bullshit deck has just been horrendous.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely true. It makes it a lot easier when you can find your macro. You can find your macro with with your extra deck. Oh my god, Gores has been coming out today. No, Mikey, Malice and Flu they're not macro decks, they just play D-Shifter. Kashtira literally summoned a monster. That is Macrocosmos.
All Kenny does is cuss makes IMNerd almost unwatchable. First of all, Kenny's not here, so there's no way you're talking about him. Are you talking about Stango, the current commentator who's with me? Like, what is he talking about?
I don't know. Delusions.
It does give delusional.
Yeah.
All he does is cuss. I don't even... First of all, I cuss a lot too, so like... I'm not really sure... Like, maybe this just isn't the channel for you, Sword. Like, I think that this might not... If profanity bothers you, this is definitely not the channel for you.
This is definitely not the channel for you.
This channel is not from... It's not marked for kids either, I'll tell you that. Yeah, the guy who's here. What was Stango cursing too much? I don't even feel... I don't know. Maybe I'm just a different kind of person, but I genuinely have not noticed that, and I think that we all kind of just, at least in this community, we all kind of just, you know, we're all 30 something. We just fucking curse. No, Dandyline's not banned. Dandy is legal. I'll flash the ban list, and you can pause the stream if you want. So here's
Sword, Sword, I really appreciate that message, because now I was maybe feeling like that my reason to live was starting to go a little out. Now I have a reason to live. I can just curse, and it will just cause you immeasurable turmoil.
But yeah, this channel, we do use a lot of profanity, and it's always been like that, because I've said it in my podcast, and I've said it, you know, me and Kenny, like the actual Kenny, we curse like we have sailor mouths. Like we talk like sailors. It's just, and we're going to be unapologetic about that, because that's just us being who we are. Like, the problem is, in order for us to adhere to like whatever your desire is to not have profanity as much, it just would be fake, because that's just not who we are. Like, I'm just being myself, and so is Stango, and so is Kenny. Fraser loves to cuss in Italian like real Italians do. Exactly. Porco Dio, porco Dio.
Porco Dio. By the way, I don't know if you just saw the play that just happened, but it was kind of crazy.
It was Gore's honest, and I forget what happened after that.
No, not even that part of it. It was call the Haunted, bring back honest, add honest to hand, attack a Colossal Fighter to get 2400 damage pass.
Oh no.
Yeah, like I don't even know what just occurred just now, but like that's kind of crazy.
It can't be that.
It was that. It literally was that. Unless I missed something like extra about that, that's literally what it looked like it was.
And like, to be clear, Sword, if you're still here, probably not, but if you're still here, Sword of the Spirit, like my goal isn't even to like attack you because you made the comment about cursing, but I genuinely think that if you have a problem with a lot of profanity, this channel genuinely is not for you. And I would unsub ASAP because we do curse a lot here factually. So, and again, it's not going to change.
Yeah.
Bro has secret barrel set somehow. He does have 4 back row, and I don't know.
Did he just attack a defense position Colossal Fighter? What is going on? T-Man, you're confusing me. You're like he just attacked the defense position Colossal Fighter and got Mirror Force. What just happened? I just don't really know what that's gonna do.
He said, I have my ways. Listen, I love T-Man. I actually played T-Man in a recent episode of like, I don't know if it was Teach Me How to Cook or Master Disaster. It was one of them. It was one of those videos that we do. And the T-Man beat us. I forget what, I don't even know what the matchup was. But shout out to T-Man. I recognized the name immediately when I was like, oh, I know this guy. He's in our server. If you play Edison,
I was really trying to figure out what he was trying to do attacking that Colossal Fighter. Can you say that again? What's about T-Man?
No, I played him on Master Disaster or Teach Me How to Cook, one of those videos. We ran into him.
You like ran into him?
Yeah.
On the ladder? I had my ways, Tango? Yeah, okay.
If you play Edison and don't cuss, some Italian will make you cuss at some point. I agree.
I think any Italian Yu-Gi-Oh player will take levels of like widespread discrimination to an entire people that can never be like the most unbridled rage of your life. Because you're just like, how can people be this way?
How can they be this way?
Funny little backstory for you, chat. One time I was literally going on a rant about Italian Yu-Gi-Oh players on stream so bad that Frazier got so quiet and he laughed to himself in relief because he's like, oh, thank God you're Italian.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I was about to get canceled.
I remember being so nervous. I was like, and I was like, oh, wait, that's right. Stango is Italian. I mean, your name is literally Italian, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't know, Mikey, if you're, like, EU or if you're from America. I don't know if you have, like, actual, like, full-blood Italians, but I feel like American Italians are likely not the demographic that I'm referring to. I'm talking about definitely, like, super pure-blood Italians from, like, Italy. Those Italians get down crazy on Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, they are some of the most
Mind over
competitive people.
matter.
Dare I say passionate. I always say passionate. They're very passionate. I forgot this card exists, by the way. Mind over matter.
Yep, it's a good card.
So if they would normal, special, or a spell, so it negates anything.
Yeah, it's a solemn, right?
I guess it is solemn. Yeah, it doesn't negate specifically flip summons.
Yep.
Like for whatever reason, you can't like mind over matter or Raiko.
That'd be too broken.
I guess
you have to tribute your psychic type monster, but you can't negate a flip. That'd be too good.
Yeah.
But remember, we already have answers for flips. Trap hole.
Yep, I'm gonna hurt you. Is what's gonna happen. I thought you were gonna say something meaningful, like the fact that psychics make trampling monsters that trample and gain life, you know, through flips. No, you just say trap hole through flips because, like, you know, trap hole into Kochi is so good. So good. Okay, here's this guy.
Oh shit, Mind Master.
Substitute. Look at that brain. Look at that fucking brain, chat. And another fiendish chain.
Oh, fiendish. That's
I think
actually...
fiendish is going to rise in popularity throughout the course of the Jank series or the Jank like ban list.
I really didn't want to say it at first because I wanted to see more. But when I saw Alberto basically get his playthrough because he had Book of Moon against JC's like Fiendish Chain, he went Fiendish Chain to try to stop the Black Rose.
Oh no, that was Morph.
I was like,
that.
Yeah, Morph.
Yep.
And I was just like, yo, if that Fiendish Chain resolved, that would have been super game.
Yeah.
Like Fiendish Chain actually is legitimately a really good card when like you don't have good tribute conversion on the monster that gets chained up.
Yep. I also think that there's a little engine being like possibly good in this format of using Magic Planner with some of the continuous traps like Fiendish Chain.
Yeah, I agree. Magic Planners, I mean, that was kind of a card that I thought we would see in JC's deck.
Right, because he does have a lot of cards that are, he had a lot of continuous traps actually, or like at least Scrub Raid and forget the other one. But yeah, he did have continuous traps.
Magic Planner, is it only traps or is it face up spell trap?
I'm pretty sure trap. I feel like, well, first of all, it can't be spell, right? Then turn 1, activate Messenger Piece, activate Magic Planner, draw 2.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, right? Yeah, continuous trap card.
That would be a little, that'd be a little much, right? Like you just, because then it's like, this is, why can't this card just say draw 2 on it at that point? Like discard a continuous card, draw 2, if you're going to let it use spells.
Yep, that's fair. But I think, no, the Magic Planner being like a mini kind of draw engine, because there's like a good amount of like continuous cards that definitely see play.
There has to be some in Jank that we don't even know about.
How much call? I just realized looking at T-Man, how much Call the Haunted did we really see at the 1K? I feel like we saw no Call the Haunted.
Yeah, not much.
Which doesn't really make sense to me. And it's in a format that's like kind of back and forth slow, like the tempo of like getting an extra monster out or even like an extra deck monster, like
also,
getting your Goyo Abreu back is like kind of good, right?
Also, call on Chaos Sorcerer has to be really good too.
Oh yeah.
And I think, because, you know, I'm a believer in Jinzo. I also think that just call Jinzo flat out is just really good.
People are definitely disrespecting the Jinzo, that's for sure.
Yeah, because like you could, like Igara's deck, for example, he plays Zeta Reticulant. So he's playing Armageddon.
Oh, he's burning from 2K. He's dead.
Oh,
the field spell burn.
That is the thing. But yeah, like you can Armageddonite, send Jinzo, then you can start attacking and make really aggressive pushes. And then when your opponent plays Deep Prison, Mirror Force, Torrential, whatever, you go chain call, summon Jinzo. Now this is not rocket science, obviously. It's just like a regular ass play, but it just surprised we haven't seen more of that, basically.
Yeah, I mean, just in general, like barely any call. Like I can't recall. I can't recall a single a single Call to Haunted.
Yeah.
Like, all day.
Yeah, not a meaningful one, at least. Not one that made us go, oh shit, call. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Very interesting.
There's probably some limit reverse shenanigans. Yeah, limit reverse is powerful because of Trooper and Sangan. You don't have Lone Fire Blossom, but you do have Sangan, Card Trooper, and Dandelion. They are all legal. And they're not getting touched anytime soon because I think those cards are just fine at, they're all at, well, Dandelion's at 2, but Sangan and Card Trooper at 1. I think that they're completely fine in Jank.
Reverse Uriah.
Yeah,
Someone did try to play Uriah. I did see there was a Uriah list.
There was. There were a lot of unique lists, honestly. When I did the honorable mentions at the end of the video, so I did the top 8 deck list, and then I showed like 9 and 10 were both fish decks, which is really unfortunate that they missed out on tiebreakers, basically. The 9th and 10th deck were both fish, and 2 different kinds of fish. And then you just had a bunch of people playing all kinds of wild shit. I'm also surprised that no one even tried Six Samurais. I know the Six Samurais have Gateway banned, but they do have 3 United still, and they have like all their other cards. Like none of their other cards are banned, but like no one even.
I mean, I think the main thing about Six Samurais as well, even without Gateway, I feel like the pressure that a single summon of a samurai guy does, where it's just like, well, if you don't out the first samurai and the other one gets on the field, like it starts getting really sketchy really fast.
I'm also certain that Six Samurais won a SJC or aka YCS without Gateway. Like before Gateway, I feel like Six Samurais won a tournament, like a major.
You're talking about even like, well, when it was banned or before it was even
before it was I think before Gateway was printed, Six Samurais won at SJC. Jonathan Moore, I believe is his name.
Oh god, what format could that even be?
Look it up. I'm like, type in Six Samurai SJC win, something like that. Google it.
Let's see.
I know the guy because we're like friends.
Oh, I just got Jonathan Moore. Yep.
There you go.
SJC Houston 2008.
Yep, 2 years before Edison. What's his deck list looking like? Can you send it?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. I'm trying to see if maybe it's on Format Library. That would be neat.
That would be way better, yeah.
There. So this is 2008 Houston. What month did this partake in? Is this like GB format? What is this? Oh, here we go. Oh, I actually found it. Here it is. Where are you? Here you are.
Oh, yep.
So
I
it
found
looks
this
like
on
it's
Format Library as well. Here it is. Yep.
Yeah, it looks like it's just abusing reasoning.
Yep.
Multiple rotas, multiple solemns. Okay. I can see how this could do things. What else was here? Okay, so this is Dad Return format. Because there's a lot of Dad Return. There's also Diamond Dude Turbo.
Yeah.
What does this format recognized as? This is recognized as Phantom format on Format Library.
I love that he's playing this card, Xian, like the original Xian. I think that this guy is actually quite ridiculous.
I think especially in a format like Jank, where like your power spells in Edison being like Absolute Zero could deal with this guy just like by himself, but like now that your power spells are even more cut down, like only being able to activate one every turn is actually kind of crazy.
Yep. Like some decks fold to that. Like the deck that was in the finals by Dopaminer, where he's like Goal Sark, Future Fusion, Trade In, like all of these things. You're just Pot of Avarice. And you're just like, you can play one of those, and you need to calm the fuck down.
Yep.
And it better be a good one. Oh shit, she's a vanilla.
Vanilla.
Show me vanilla salad.
But yeah, I definitely think with 6 Ams it's definitely interesting because, you know, once you first summon the first one, if they don't out it, then like, you know, you start getting the Yaichis online, the Grandmasters off the top, even like the Spirit like getting a draw like every turn, like kind of cool, kind of cooks. Mirror Force, Kiss the Glass, and my ass. Chicago fraudulent. Listen, all I know is, you know, I love Chicago. There's a lot of great players there. All I know is that I'm pretty certain 6 Ams have won more than once a monthly.
I think 6 Ams they've won more than one time, right?
Yeah, someone said 6 Ams won the last Chicago monthly.
Yeah, that just happened this past weekend.
I'm gonna assume the one I'm thinking of is like really old, and there was just a very recent one. And I know that 6 Ams won one like ages ago.
Right.
Oh shit! Wolf said this is for Macro Show. He just he made Tempest Magician and he's putting tokens on it.
Oh, is he killing him with that?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
That's awesome.
Oh god.
He got second with the really old one. Okay. I mean, listen, 6 Ams getting to the finals either way in Edison format, like actual Edison format.
Very impressive.
Crazy work.
Because like You know, what are we talking about, right?
Like I said, Chicago has a lot of skilled players, but like, I just don't know.
I do need to see this list because, like, at this point, I need to play the 6 Samurai deck. Oh, True Hero.
Oh no.
He's playing regular. This is regular Edison, guys. This is rated. Do not be deceived. Can I find Marco? And are any of them the blur? No. Oh wait, you know what? You did show me how I could get their names. So I'm gonna go to the pins. I'm gonna copy this. Go in here and type in blur. The blur. The blur's DB name is 704 Dude.
That's just not blur. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not. It's like nowhere close to the blur.
No, I would never get 704 Dude from that. But that's why that command is good, to just figure out what people's dueling book names are.
I guess they're not hosting, because I just double checked to make sure that you didn't look up their like wrong person. Because
No,
another thing that I thought
right
might, another thing that I might thought is that like if people have similar Discord names, you can maybe like mistakenly select somebody. But yeah, there's only one person with the name Blur in the Discord. Yeah, I think as far as like a lot of the weaker decks in Edison format, I've messed around with 6 Sams on the ladder. They were like kind of cool. I think the one deck, and I think I remember you watching me play this. I was playing that that X Saber deck that like topped or something, and I got him to hand loop somebody.
Oh, okay, he did report finally. All right, so the next round is up. Let me set a timer.
We're making our way downtown.
Yeah, we only have one more, so it's round 4 and 5. So that's the end. Which I'm very pleased with that it's going.
Who's undefeated right now? What's our records looking like?
Let's see. Let's refresh. Also, I'm gonna just
Edison Ty. Edison Ty and Raikoko are.
Oh, they're the 2 undefeateds. They're both from North Carolina. Both running the same circles. We've been watching. Raikoko's kind of been the main character of today. This is his first time ever playing one of the IMNerd tournaments. He just joined the Patreon today. He reached out to me and was like, "Yo, I want to play in your Jank shit. How do I do it?" And I was like, "You gotta join Patreon. You get access to the Discord, and you can just play in every tournament." So now we have one of the best Edison players in the Discord server. The server grows stronger. Jesus, this duel is so far underway already. They are dueling.
It's time to duel. So I found out today that Discord finally launched the feature, the greatest feature ever for Discord streams. So if you had multiple people on a call and you had like multiple people streaming multiple monitors, you could only watch streams on one monitor, but now you can pop out streams.
You can pop out your stream and Gary's stream, you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like if I'm watching you stream and watching Gary's stream, I can literally put both of your streams on separate windows now.
That is amazing.
Yeah, that didn't used to be the case. That was like a feature that was requested for a really long time. That's literally what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna actually show you a screenshot of what I'm doing right now. It's kind of tech.
That is so good.
I literally have your like webcam pop out. Show you a picture here. I have your webcam pop out and I have it literally like lined up to the YouTube chat. So I'm basically watching what they're seeing, but with the YouTube chat just in frame. And it's hella nice. Hella nice. What's ironic about this feature, because I've wanted it for so long, because my setup right now is not fully set up, I only have one monitor, so the irony is that like they finally do this multi-monitor feature that I wanted for so long. But
wait, you sent me a screenshot of just like it's just, what is this?
Yeah, so if you see, like at the top, that's like the Discord window, and then I have the YouTube, like the Chrome tab in the background with the chat.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch. Alright, maybe my Discord crashed. I was clicking around too much. There we go. Pop that video. Oh, it's saved the location too. That's pretty neat. Alright, so where are we at? Raikoko versus Type 3. Oh shit, dog in. So at least from watching Raikoko play, I don't know if they're playing any additional like archetypal or tech cards in this deck. It really just seems to be like Nimblemalunga, Hamster, and just actual Flame Bell. Nothing else kind of splashed in there. Definitely not Chaos. Doesn't seem like a lot of light and dark action going on. What's up with the Spellcaster deck? The Spellcaster deck is really good. It's very good. It literally... Secret Village, the spell floodgate that they can play, the field spell, it literally won them the finals of the 1K this past weekend.
Yeah, it actually came in clutch
real.
against the one deck in the entire top 8 that it could be used against, because the other 7 decks, I should say the other 6 decks, the other 6 decks, Secret Village and Spellcasters wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah.
Johnny Salvation, Papa Frey, cook with the Jank tournaments. Thanks, stay awesome. I appreciate you.
The 1K. That's right. It was a surprise 1K.
It was. It did become a way.
It was just a jump scare 1K.
It became a 1K out of nowhere. That fucker came out of nowhere.
Watch your mouth.
I was like, what? Watch your mouth.
Yeah, you were trying to... I saw you trying to, like, calculate it. You were like, what does that mean? They call that a callback, folks.
That is a callback.
You gotta be paying attention.
You gotta stay sharp. Keep them sharp. There's a Stardust. Does he have Rekindling too? Rekindling will go fucking nuts here. Oh!
Bruh. Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
But
it's crazy too.
I don't know if I would have bottomless because you clear a space for the fire dogs.
Yeah, because now instead of like immediately synchroing, like both of the fire dogs can attack, but I don't know if they're gonna do that. I think I thought Raikoko is gonna make a 6 first.
Yo, he's about to get mauled. he's about to get mauled by dogs.
Cue the DMX intro. Boom, boom.
Like he's about to get fucking bitten. Look at them. They got their mouths open. They're ready to bite. They want to take a bite out of Ty. They said the dark meat is twice as sweet. They want to take a bite.
Damn right, I'll do it again, because I am light, so I gots to win.
I wanted to get to this battle phase so bad.
Yeah, this battle phase is about to be glorious.
He's fucking edging me right now with this. Let me see this battle phase. Where my dog's at? You know, he might not play 3 magicians. Some people don't. Oh my god, everything that attacks does something.
That would be sad if he doesn't play 3 magicians. Because that would just be juice right here. If you think about it, though, it's jank. Like, What are you fitting in?
He doesn't even have
third
space
magician?
to do all the things that he needs to do this turn. All right, so DB
There
is
is
going to take...
there is a space issue going on here.
Not anymore.
Yeah, now it just got cleaned up.
Where my dog's at.
All right, let's see. So this is the second one, and
yeah,
oh, he's playing the third.
He's a real one.
Oh, I love it.
My teammate's a real one.
Cause, bro, I was thinking about Jank format. Like, what are you doing? What are you playing over the third magician? Like, if you're playing a real Edison deck, then like I could get it. Like, play something real over the third magician. But what the fuck are you playing besides the third magician and Jank?
I just love that he actually does play it though. That's fire.
Yeah, that was like the full dopamine release. I got everything I needed from that battle phase. Yo, are we gonna have double Stardust Colossal Fighter? Is that gonna be our field? Oh, Thought Ruler, okay.
Then, yeah, Stardust Colossal Thought Ruler. This is crazy. Nimblebonanga Flamvel is real. Hello. Hello. Oh, but a brain control
we
can
have the card
always,
that's good, but like
this always can turn shit around.
So, what is Type playing? What's their graveyard? Like, are they in the
It's like a
tribute
chaos deck.
monster? Okay, yeah, I feel like there's not a tribute monster. I'm gonna be very real. I think this is gonna be
No way it's a pass back.
It's pass back. What is he? He's playing chaos.
Cyber Valley has to be like a valley or something.
No.
Everyone plays Cyber Valley in these chaos decks.
I feel like we're
tribute
weak.
for a set monster. What the fuck is that, Stenga? Guardian Sphinx?
That would be so hot.
I love
There's
Guardian
just no
Sphinx,
way,
by the
though.
way. That's one of my childhood like core memories. You want to talk about a Cyber Dragon makes sense. A core memory of mine is getting locked by my friends, my best childhood friend growing up, his Guardian Sphinx.
Yep. It's not fair. You're bouncing on my monsters.
Yep. He won't let me play. And then I found Cross Out. I love brain control as a concept, mainly because like brain control is a really powerful one of. It's one of the most hated cards in the format. It's in the top 5. Just spoiler alert for people who might not be aware. But it is such a necessary evil because there are fields like the one you just saw with like Colossal Stardust.
You can't do anything.
You can't even play
because it's like if you had Mirror Force for the battle phase. Like right there, the Stardust would negate it. If you had Deprison, the Thought Ruler would negate it.
He needed to specifically have a card like Brain Control. It's the only card that he could use to really come back into the game. And Brain Control can break basically any field. Like, unless this is a field involving Titanial, Brain Control will break it. And Titanial is banned in this format for very obvious reasons.
Yep.
Ooh, Jank.
What 5 we making? Android? Okay.
Time to gain some life. 51? Can I get a 51? Gaining life in this format is randomly good, I noticed too. Like Coco just living longer, and the psychic deck that Silchus was playing, I noticed that he would gain life after paying 2,000 very often and get really high.
Yeah. I mean, literally getting 1,000 every time a Mamunga dies is pretty crazy, honestly.
There was a duel we were watching where I think it was either Silchus or somebody else. I don't think it was the 1K. I think it was at a regular local. Somebody gained so much life that when the game was like at a certain point,
another dog.
They were living on just borrowed life. Like they were living, their life points were only what they were because they had gained 4,800 throughout the duel. Do casuals hate brain control that much? I don't think it's just casuals who hate brain control. I think competitive players, top players also hate brain control too. It's not just the casuals.
Yeah. It's reasonable to hate brain control, but like
it is
at the same time,
reasonable.
like if you look at it like completely separated, like you take your bias out of it. If you literally look at the field that just was on the screen, like you're like, okay, brain control has to be a card in the format. Because
as a competitor, I understand hating brain control because I hate brain control as well as like a competitor because I lose a lot of games to brain control, right? However, as a person who is now on this side of, I am now like a game master for Jank format. So I am looking at everything from the perspective of what needs to be banned, what needs to be unbanned, things like that. From that standpoint, I understand why brain control exists, and it's fine. There's also no brain control plus Monarch, right? There's no brain control Caius.
Yeah, the conversion, if you do have conversion for brain control in this format, is less aggressive.
Yeah.
And generally just isn't as high in value. Like Diva brain control doesn't like make a 6-star into an 8-star.
Yep.
It also doesn't, take 3 monsters with brain control Caius. Like you literally saw brain control set Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
They
brain
even
control
had to set
attacks
their
that Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, they literally had to set their Cyber Dragon so they didn't get contacted on if the opponent drew a machine.
Yep. It's so scary because against a face-up Cyber Dragon, you could just set a machine monster and they don't even know what's about to happen.
Yep. All right, that's looking like game.
That
Last attack went through, so unless that card is something defensive.
Yeah, he needs to be holding like Chaos Sorcerer in hand or something. Nope, no sorcerer. No, he does have light.
I think unfortunately we're gonna see our second return for Liv.
Oh, you think that's why he doesn't scoop yet? It's that shit again.
Yep.
I didn't even pick up on that. Not that I was paying too much attention, but still. Yeah, people really seem to love the Jank format though. 150 people watching currently. Shout out to everybody. Yep. Oh, Stango with the fucking reads.
Yep, the return for Liv.
And again, I've said this. I don't think I've ever seen anyone live, or I should say, win the game after using brain control or return from different dimension just to live. I don't think I've ever seen somebody win, even in regular Edison.
Bro, Doomcal is so ass. They literally couldn't use the return last turn to try to out the fucking dog because you can't set special summon Doomcal. Doomcal is a fucking terrible trash tier ass card. Oh my goodness. Alright, hold on. A Cyber Dragon in a dream. Oh, wait a minute. Return the Liv? Coming up? Wait, Return for Liv might be on a come up. There's just no way. Drop Gorz, Raikoko, you be the best. Oh my god, I fucking got it.
Oh shit.
Yo.
Now you're predicting the whole damn duel.
Yo. I just felt it. As soon as that Black Rose attacked, I was just like, nah, bro. The narrative of Return the Live to Die is like crazy.
Will he even have one?
What fucking, I mean...
Was it game if Raikoko didn't have Gorz just now?
No, it wasn't game.
Okay.
He basically attacked him directly for Black Rose while he was still, like, above 4,000. But, he was going to have 2 cards to a Chimera attack and a Black Rose, so that would have been hard. But, Return to Live just to die. They call that the Harry Potter Voldemort. The boy who lived.
Yep.
Come to die. That's what Raikoko said to type. You're the boy who lived that come to die. I wouldn't even say the Gorz was a plot twist. I would just say, I would say that's just like plot armor. Because the plot of the stream is that you can't return to Live and win the duel. Yeah, no, yeah. Sasha, definitely Return to Live needs to purely be you return in your battle phase as a wall.
Oh man. Anyway, I'm back. So, just having a little discussion with the Jank Council. Could have made a 4K Chimera Tech to play around Gores. Jesus, 4K Chimera Tech? Crazy work. That Gores was a plot
I don't
twist.
know if Raikoko used their brain control yet, so I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. They were at literally 50 life, so no matter what they did, brain control was off the table. But I think having 2 monsters to attack made more sense. You can't win a duel at 50 life by waiting around forever.
Right. Because you can't get touched by anything.
Yeah. So, I don't think they necessarily misplayed. I think it was just plot armor.
Here we go. Yo, Raikoko has the fucking rekindlings. Whenever I watched other Flamvel players, they just didn't seem to draw the rekindlings.
I mean, just like half format. You know? You didn't want it as much as me. I drew my soul charge and you didn't.
Yeah, that's the worst though, because in that format, if that happens, you kind of just lose.
Yeah, no.
Like, I love a good soul charge as well, so I think soul charge is a very fun card. For,
oh,
like,
it's the most fun card in Yu-Gi-Oh's history to play with.
It's very
not even
fun.
Close.
But seeing your opponent have all the fun and you're watching is not great.
Yeah, it's like, you know that that meme of Squidward in his house watching SpongeBob and Patrick frolic in the fields?
Yeah.
This is this is it right here. This is
Yeah, that is literally the exact. That's exactly what I had in mind. Like,
Yep.
this is exactly what I had in mind. Breaker against a Stardust Dragon, but there's a DD War Lady.
Yeah, we're just bravely trying to just say that all the battling is going through.
I mean, in order to win at this point, he probably needs to do
Yeah.
some tricks on it.
Oh, we didn't even do all the battling. I thought all the battling. I thought this DD Warrior Lady was coming home.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna run in there too and say, if you have Mirror Force, you're the best, you know?
Yeah.
Because the Breaker's just kind of awkward right now, right? Like,
Yeah, Breaker's just gonna get broken.
Unless there's a back row. I guess if the Stardust hasn't been attacking, I wasn't paying attention, but if the Stardust hasn't been attacking, then like
he's gonna get broken. Where will break first? Your mind or your body? Oh no.
they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. That's one of my favorite lines, Sasha. The fucking Bane line from The Dark Knight Rises in the beginning. That shit is so clean. They expect at least one of us in the wreckage, brother. And he just looked at him and was like, the fire rises. Indeed. And then he just fucking leaves the guy to die.
Yeah, he just left the guy. Like, why was that guy so on board with just be like, why is it me?
Yeah, yeah, like, can we talk about this?
Like, could it be anybody else?
They expect one of us in the wreckage. Like, that is fucking crazy.
They don't expect me to be in the wreckage.
Yeah, like, why's it gotta be me?
That's what I would have said. I was like, well, they don't expect me.
They don't even know me. They didn't even fucking know me.
Oh, shit. Tricks. The transmigration prophecy. Goodbye, Stardust. You're doing like a chaos sorcerer hand motion. You know that's the hand motion that he does in his card art? It's kind of cool. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of how Master Roshi used to do the Kamehameha in the original Dragon Ball.
You're right.
Yeah.
I was also thinking Mr. Miyagi, wax on, wax off, but that works too.
Is that what he even does? I thought wax on, wax off literally looks like painting a fence. Yeah, I was like, that's not what you just. Okay, okay, hold on. I need a break here. You did not just do the two same things. Like that was just entirely a different thing. You went in a circle with no. See, that's not wax on, wax off. That's totally different. That's Master Roshi. That's Master. That's all right. I'm done with you.
Is there a reason to transmigration here rather than in phase? I think for style points.
Yeah. Yeah, no. There's no particular thing. But why wait? Just do it.
I think it's like sometimes as Yu-Gi-Oh players, we make plays for style.
Yep. It's like Melee. Not everyone plays Melee to be like super optimal and efficient. Some people just do it for... Oh.
Oh shit, he has his brain control every game.
He does.
Let's see if it does anything this time though.
It's crazy. He cracked that field and he still lost. What's about to happen here?
Yeah, he's up cards this game, so he's kind of playing like pretty aggressive, which I get because you kind of want your opponent to die before they start top decking Rekindling. Rekindling is scary.
Ooh, cyber.
I want people to start playing aliens. I want aliens to be playable. Like, you got triple Fiendish Chain, you got all the other bullshit that they do. Like they have their own tuner that's like a debris dragon, basically. They also have the biggest 5-star synchro in Yu-Gi-Oh up to this point.
Yeah, what is he? 25?
26. He's
26.
big. He's bigger than Stardust.
And we were just talking about how good Fiendish Chain is, and it has that synergy of bouncing the Fiendish Chain to bounce other cards, right? Yeah,
it like bounces your cards and their cards or some shit. Let's look it up.
Yeah, let's see. I forget what his name even is.
Cosmic Horror or something. It's Golgar. I'm just gonna type in Golgar. Or no, it's not.
I just love. Okay, Cosmic Fortress. Actually, I got it right here.
I was like, oh, Golgar has a fucking apostrophe. I was never getting that.
Yep. Select any number of face-up spell or trap cards. Return those to the owner's hand. Distribute 8 counters to the number returned. Okay, so it doesn't bounce other things, but you can remove 2 8 counters anywhere to destroy a card.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. 2600 attack. That's probably anyway, 2600 attack, and then it bounces anybody's face-up spell or trap. So not even just yours. Like that would have soloed the Scrub Raid deck, for example. That'd have been like his worst matchup.
If you get that guy out.
Yeah, it'd have been his worst matchup. It'd been like, yo, this naturally counters everything I'm doing. Oh, he hit his fucking hamster.
Aliens don't have a good way to get their guys in the grave in this format. Isn't Snake Rain on card? Snake Rain just literally, you can just dump like vanillas.
Foolish Barrel's also in the format.
Yeah. I think even more so Snake Rain, because you have to discard a card to activate Snake Rain, so you can get one out of your hand.
Snake Rain?
They also have an Icarus attack, well, albeit it's not like the greatest, but it is an Icarus attack that does work.
I think there's something there with aliens. I think there's something there.
They have a big vanilla monster, 1900, right? Their vanilla's 19.
They do have a 19 alien shock trooper, maybe?
Yeah, that's his name. You can Gem Spark. Yeah, there's the water Gemini alien monster.
Don't worry. We'll see in Cycle 2, when the first ban list comes out.
Yeah, people will definitely branch out, and we'll see a lot of things. Yeah, that's the thing, Trey. People have been saying Snake Rain banned when reptiles actually, good reptiles come out, but I feel like the reason why good reptiles haven't come out that benefit off of Snake Rain is because they know the card exists. Legitimately, the best reptile archetype that I don't even think they're ever going to be able to top is Mitsurugi. That whole archetype is fucking bananas off the wall bonkers. Ooh. Now this is the worst thing that can happen to a breaker, one that's stolen with a token on it. The absolute worst thing. So what do you think is the deal with Scapegoat in Raikoko's deck? Like what's because obviously he's playing a 4-star tuner, but like is there more to it than just only that?
Is he playing Cyber Valley as well or no?
I feel like I haven't seen any Cyber Valley.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it from his side either, but just wanted to check. Yeah, maybe it's just the fact that he plays all these tuners that you can just make a level 8, which is really good. Like just in phase, Scapegoat, make an 8.
Yeah, gives you a few, like one extra play to do with the magicians in your hand. Also, 2 hamsters getting banished. I wonder if Raikoko's playing a 3rd and it's in the hand maybe, but
that would be crazy.
That cross out. I mean, he did just set a monster, so possibly not, or possibly so.
I will say playing Scapegoat does make me want to play Cyber Valley even more. Like on top of it, just having more conversions for it feels good.
Yeah.
They're dueling it out though, because they're both undefeated. I feel like whoever wins this, because they're the only 2 undefeateds actually. So whoever wins this basically will win the tournament, I think. Oh no, wait. There's. Oh yeah. They're 3-1, 3-1. Yeah. So these are the 2 only undefeateds. Edison and Raikoko are the only 2. Tai Pain and Raikoko.
Luke's doing pretty good. 3-1.
Yeah. I mean, Luke is always. He's just consistent.
Yeah, he must have lost early because I didn't see him at the top. So I think he just won his last match.
Yeah, that could be possible. Also, I'm realizing that the person who goes undefeated, we might not have an undefeated because there's 5 rounds, and one of these 2 is going to lose. So it'll be 1 undefeated. If they lose the last round, we have to rely on the bot to do the standings.
Yeah,
because everybody will have 1 loss.
Is that like maybe the? Is that maybe like the often thing that happens when you have an odd number of rounds of Swiss? That there's the undefeated usually like there isn't an undefeated. Is that like a common thing?
No, I don't think it's based on the number of Swiss rounds. I think it's based on the number of players plus Swiss rounds, because like the number just keeps cutting in half every round, and sometimes it just so happens that it ends up like this. Like it's based on number of players plus number of rounds. Wow. It just cuts in half.
That Black Rose was really good. I was like kind of skeptical about the Black Rose, but a Mirror Force to Koichi.
That's very that's a lot of advantage that just got like wiped out.
Yeah.
But here comes the annoying DD.
Yep, the bitch with the knife.
DD.
big play for my Coco. Heavy Storm on one back row against the DD Warrior Lady. I feel like you need some strong stuff to be doing this. Is getting past the DD Warrior? Yep, there you go. Okay. Now, how will you choose to attack?
Sidra.
This is kind of the way that I thought he would attack, but I'm scared about this way.
Because of course, yeah.
Not even because of Gores, because of contacting.
Yeah, Cyber Valley and all that.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, the Koichis too can just be used. Like, this is probably the Koichi. Yep. It's just so, like... that is just so ridiculous.
Look at that. We both did it this duel.
I mean, it's just kind of like... I didn't get the idea by myself. It was really you saying, like, I'm scared about this. Because he had a chance to attack with something else, I guess. Into the DD War Lady so that the Cyber doesn't stay there. Because Cyber is easy to eat up.
Yeah.
Like, what did he choose to do? Get dog vanished instead?
Yeah. And I kind of, like, was thinking to myself, it's like, well, he's going to always DD Warrior Lady vanish, so it's not like you're getting a weird situation where you might get a dog effect off.
Yeah, and I think that that might be something that is hard to realize, especially still early days of Jank format, but, like, the dog has more value in this matchup than Cyber Dragon does, just because your opponent happens to be playing a lot of machines.
Yeah. Honestly, that might end up being the end of it. For
yeah, because it looks like the Flammable Fire Dog would have been really good against the set Koichi.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we know this can't be Hamster now. But it is Nimble.
Ooh, Mamung.
Mamungus. There's some things Mamungus.
That's so good. Getting 2k life and thinning the deck by 1 is, like, pretty valuable, because he was in lethal range next battle phase, but he's pretty good right now. Yeah,
still a bad spot, but, like, you know, he has more life to play with. But I feel like at this point, life points are not what really matters. So yeah. You want to play Edison serious, fat man? Why don't you just play Edison seriously then? What's stopping you?
Another set monster. Magician to the grave. I don't think there's a dog in the graveyard either, so rekindling is not a good draw at the moment, really.
Right, not by itself. GG's, bro. Yeah, I wonder how the game would have turned out if he had chosen to let the Cyber Dragon get banished to the War Lady, kept the Fire Dog up. Your opponent has a Dekoichi, which if they set it into the Fire Dog, like, sure, they get a draw, but you also get your effect, and then the game kind of continues from there.
Because at the very least, it would have just been, like, if they chose not to banish with the DD Warrior Lady, like, you would put it on them to just have to go contact attack over your Fire Dog for 100 damage.
Right.
Instead of, like, getting 2k direct on you.
100%. So round 5 is already up. Raikoko reported immediately. I love him for that. That is amazing. Like, we literally just watched him lose and he reported insta. Restart my countdown. It's the final round, chat. We're actually going to be done before 11, which is great for me. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm going to be eating right after this.
I had some nice steak and potatoes.
Yes. Yeah, there's a 1K on March 28th, guys. Just FYI. There is a 1K. Which I guess I can... I just read something. I can use OBS. To do stuff like this, too. Like I do with the Jank Van list. Let me just do content. Where is that? I think I put it in my thumbnails folder. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, let me...
Hey, guys! I heard you needed a hero!
Right. There he is. But yeah, on March 28th, 2026, so like 4 weeks from now, I think we're having a 1K If you're a party member or higher tier, the 1K is for you. It's your chance to play some really competitive Yu-Gi-Oh. There's usually a lot of, so it's regular Edison. There's no special rules. It's just regular Edison, but $1,000 tournament. And yeah, that'll be happening next month. So if you want to play in that, go to the Patreon, join the party member tier, and yeah, come play some good Yu-Gi-Oh. That tournament is going to be really fun, and I'll be streaming it, of course. Now, in terms of who to watch here, who do we watch here? Edison
we haven't watched
Club?
Luke today.
Okay, let's do that. I'm down with that. I love watching Mr. Giraffe.
Yeah, we haven't watched Luke today.
Oh god.
Oh god. And what's that counter trap? That's like negate an attack, right?
Yeah,
it's just negate one attack.
Yep.
Okay.
Negate. Well, end the battle phase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So on the attack declare in the battle phase.
Yep. I'll hover over it.
Okay.
It's
And this is
Battlefighter.
kind of ignorant. A little anti-spell so you can't get heavied out of the game instantly. But that changes very quickly when Breaker is involved.
I do like me some counters. I still think about that counter dragon deck that Morph was playing the one day. I love that deck.
Yeah.
That shit was hella sweet.
Definitely big high end. Like if you like 7 tools a trap, and you summon and you get to pop another card, that is pretty preem.
Yeah, that is actually just crazy. Also, the negate a monster with Divine Wrath was wild.
Ooh, drastic drop off.
I would just discard it, then you could post a log. Luke.
Yeah. I think a lot of people when they run into it.
Yeah.
That's a card.
It's not.
I think when a lot of
big
people
deal.
run into it, they think it's they think it's like a big thing, but like literally the main thing that people got to realize is that if you just go into the logs and you quickly copy and paste, no one's ever going to be like, oh well, you doctored the logs, because if you copy and paste that whole thing like quickly, there's like, I didn't type all that just now.
Not
like,
only
you
that,
can't just put that on me.
But like, here's the other thing: these replays are permanent. I can look at the link as the TO, and if I see that somebody cheated by lying and changing the words in the log, I will ban them from the server immediately.
Yeah.
Like that's so egregious to do in general, because like it literally is documented by Dueling Book forever.
Well, hey, guess what? There was a replay we saw.
No, I sent it to the chat. No, Morph, I know. So not in my server, but I literally, in my Discord server with my friends, that's not the IMNerd one, I sent the replay literally last week of 2 people playing, and one guy doctored the fucking log.
Yep, and the guy caught on to it really well, because he was just like, why is this card not capitalized? And
Yes.
you copy and paste it. And he left instantly. He's like, the jig is up, fellas, we gotta go!
Yeah. I was like, yo, he needs to be reported 100%. Like, that's so OD. Like, you're out there cheating that bad on Dueling Book for nothing on ladder? Like, what are we doing? Like, you're not even making content out of it. At least when I fucking do it, it's like, I'm making Peter Chang content.
BLT sandwich? That was your replay? That someone did that to you? Oh, the Cree? Oh.
Oh, did he get the Creed? Luke do be maining the Creed.
Luke activated the Cree. Matt activated 7 tools in response, I think, but emitted the feed afterwards. I don't know if it was like an end phase decree and maybe Matt misunderstood and realized that he wouldn't be able to 7 tools it. I don't know what just happened. That was a weird interaction.
Here's the replay of there's the replay of somebody cheating with the log.
It's so good.
You have to go to game 3.
I posted in the group chat. I like reacted with like a light, not a light, a L from Death Note gif. I was just like, and I quoted the guy. I was like, why is that not capitalized?
I pulled it up, chat. Oh wait, this is not the replay. Wait, is this the one or no?
I think it is actually. I think it is a frog. It is a frog replay. Let me look at.
No, I think this is the terraforming one with like wetlands.
Yeah, dude tried to savage a cheat at the end. My God.
Oh wait, I pulled up the wrong one. Sorry, chat.
Yeah, you're like one too low. I know which one you're pulling up. You're pulling up the one below that.
All right, is this one? I'm going to delete the other one. All right, here is the replay where somebody... Is this one, right?
Yes, it is this one. Boomer.
Listen. Because I said I had to read Solar Recharge like 3 times to realize what he had done. But then immediately under that, I post a replay. And
yeah, you post it right afterwards.
Yeah, so you see why it looks like that.
Chad, he's trying to convince me why I messed up.
I didn't mess up. It makes, I mean, if you look at our messages, that's what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like. I'm not lying, Your Honor. Yeah, I have to see.
I love our friend group. We're all such good sports when we try to fucking play.
We're just ridiculous.
Oh my god, is this Dark Arm live? Savage.
Oh. Now watch this. This is where it happens, the cheat. He shuffles his deck. He said, you stacked. Check log and paste what you stacked and put it back on top. Then the guy pastes this log, right? But where is Drew Judgment Dragon? Okay, returned Solar Recharge. But look at the Solar Recharge. Look at the way it's written. So he tries to add Solar Recharge to his hand. And then the guy bit sandwich says, why is it not capitalized? And he's like, capitalized, like the name of the card you stacked. And then he just calls the judge and the guy leaves. So this is like one of the craziest replays I've ever seen.
Yeah, because if you actually look at the log itself, because he did play a Solar Recharge in this duel, the R in recharge is capitalized for the card.
Yeah, like look at this.
So, he just typed it in this manually.
I was just like, this is wild to me. Like to even attempt that in a fucking ladder match, it's just like, okay, like somebody please report that account and get it IP banned so that he can't play Dueling Book for a while, because he needs a timeout. He needs a fucking timeout. He randomly shuffled and fucking changed log. Yeah, that is so crazy. I am not based in Chicago. I am based in Philadelphia.
I wonder if you slowed down the replay too, if you could see that he like waited until his opponent was like looking in his deck or something, or graveyard, to try to shuffle when he wasn't looking, to maybe see if he could get him on that.
I don't know, but the whole thing was just gross. Like you stacked the card that was dead. Then before you drew for turn, you shuffled your deck. And then your opponent calls you out like, yo, you stacked for play. You should not shuffle your deck here. And then he's like, okay, paste log. So I know, like, you know, you put the right card on top. The guy fucking tries to add a Solar Recharge. Of all things, like a Solar Recharge is crazy because he needs Solar Recharge to play the game because he has JD Wolf in hand.
Yo, it's crazy, Macro, because the report system that Dueling Book has is that you have to go onto their forums and make a forum post. Like,
I don't know they have forums.
Yeah, I was about to say, raise your fucking hand if you even knew that DB had a forum.
No clue. Did not. I can tell you with 100% certainty I've never seen these
chat,
forums.
Raise your fucking hand right now. Don't lie. Raise your hand right now if you knew that DB had a forum. Did you know, chat, in the beginning when you're loading up DB and you hit skip intro, 2 buttons down, there's a forum button to go to their forums. Like, there's literally a fucking forum button. And I know that
Hello! I need help! Help!
That's basically what it is.
You type one message in there. Hello! Hello! Oh, hello!
Hello, I'm looking to make a report.
Fucking the Dueling Book forums, bro. You are going to be in there by yourself, okay? You're going to be talking to your goddamn self in that forum. Oh, man, that shit is too funny to me. Oh. That was great. Look, chat, we're on the fucking homepage. Look at us right here. Our live stream right here is on the homepage right now. Isn't that awesome?
Nah, never knew that. DB used to be a dating site. That I know, but that's it.
Whew. That shit is too funny.
So what, the web address of duelingbook.com was a dating site before they probably bought the domain?
You ever notice that you can have a real profile that has like all kinds of weird shit on it?
Yeah.
On Book? Like relationship status, like what you identify as, like all of that.
It's like a social media page, but
it's
nonsense.
And I don't know anyone who's ever filled it out.
Bro, next you'll tell me that you can embed fucking like MP3s like MySpace.
Yeah. Like I don't know anyone who's filled that out.
Because Dueling Book, I'll tell you right now, Dueling Book was created when MySpace was a website. I'm just telling you guys right now. I don't know if you ever really noticed with Dueling Book's interface. It is so dated to any website. It's like time capsuled. There's not a single website that looks like Dueling Book even a little bit.
I love it.
Can I just say that Matt is also playing the DD Borderline Floodgate card?
He's inspired by the top 8 list.
Yep.
He said, "Oh, I didn't know that this toxicity existed."
Oh, this is getting gross. He's got multiple lightning rods he's got to knock down. He's got to get the borderline out of the way and the anti-spell out of the way.
Yeah, he needs his own breaker, right? Isn't that always the answer?
Listen, I know that Dueling Network,
this is a good
Dueling
start.
Nexus, was actually in 2011, but like if you basically look, if you look at Dueling Book, it's basically a MySpace website. It looks so dated.
Yes, I'm dated. Oh, Luke is like, I'm just going to banish all your shit.
Yeah. You can't burn me and do fun stuff.
The only problem is that if this guy draws a Deslakudo or anything like that, it could be curtains. Yeah, it gets awkward quick. One Lakud.
The website code of Dueling Network was a dating website that got transferred to DN. That is interesting.
Deslakud.
Maybe that's a lot where the leftover like profile stuff really came from. That'd be kind of interesting if that was the case.
Yeah, makes sense. Because, like, why would you ever... If you set out to make a Dueling Network clone, why would you ever add dating information stuff in there?
Can't activate that. Can't activate creature swap. You need to stop them.
Why does it have to be me?
Right? Right? He didn't set that? Am I crazy, chat? That was activated from the hand? I'm like almost 100% certain. Yeah, I was okay. Yeah. I was like, chat, I was so certain. I was like, I'm 100% certain that was just activated from the hand.
Thank you so much for being the judge.
That's the second time I've let creature swap through today.
You gotta look at your own field, my guy.
Yeah, you do. Damn, not the breaker, just lightning rodding to the creature swap now. That's sad.
Yep. Hey man, Luke misplayed with that whole activating creature swap roll, so his opponent just punished.
Yep. That's how. That there, them, the breaks.
Mm-hmm,
Is what
literally.
They say.
Literally.
Facts.
Yeah, fucking breaker.
Just complete broken English.
Yeah.
That there, them, the breaks.
Yep. And here comes breaker coming down. Just to, you know. Hey, creature swap. How about if you don't?
This is a lock of all time.
We're getting an
Borderline
emergency ban
and
list for Sorcerer and Breaker. Don't you worry, Bless Bacon. Don't you worry.
no sooner than April 1st.
There will be adjustments. And Chaos
No
Sorcerer
sooner.
is marked for destruction. Marked for destruction. Uh-oh, the borderline.
Yep. Borderline gone. Yeah, guys, April Fool's is going to be good. We're going to actually legalize Mystic Mine to 3. Mystic Mine to 3, guys. And Breaker to 0. Breaker ban, Mystic Mine to 3.
Jesus Christ. How does having a bye work if 2 players have the same record? I do not know. The bot calculates all standings based on your tiebreakers. So RetroBot, the same one that Format Library uses, it calculates all standings without... Challenge is not the real standings. Do not look at Challenge. It does not work. The real standings are done by RetroBot, which has a much more intuitive and just concrete way of calculating the entire tournament and who you've played, who you lost to, who you beat, who they beat. It does like the actual tiebreakers. Challenge does not do actual tiebreakers.
Unfortunately for Matt, I think we're out of here. This is looking a little
rough, a little shaky.
I'm cooked.
I'm cooked. Shaky warrior. You requested it, so we rewound.
Yep, Divine Wrath. I thought there was maybe a universe we try to play around Divine Wrath there. Like maybe we try to put the Sork in defense and crash the Breaker in.
Because he can't attack again, yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good. That's a pretty good place. I know the Sorcerer in defense, Breaker crash. If he negate attacks, then you try to banish it. Then.
Yep.
Now you kiss the glass, or it would have been Breaker who would have kissed the glass by himself.
Yep. Yeah, now it got weird all of a sudden.
I still think Luke is in a fine position looking at the card counts.
Yeah, the card counts is true, but his deck isn't like a big push deck. I think if he ever establishes a Royal Decree, then he's probably fine.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, more than fine. I think Royal Decree just kind of like.
Because Matt also summoned a lot of breakers.
Sai,
like almost pot.
Sai, if you ever want to see your standings throughout the tournament, you can type /standings in a Discord server, and it will tell you everybody's standings, the real ones.
Yeah, RetroBot tracks all that in the app.
Yeah, so no one has to try to do tiebreaker maths because like it's ridiculous. But like you can see before, like you can see right now, like after people have reported everything, where you stand. But it's going to change every single time somebody reports a new result, right? So if you do standings right now, but then this match concludes, this particular game we're watching, and they report, that's going to change the standings. It's going to shuffle it because they affect the entire tournament as well. Basically, it's a really good time to check standings after a round is concluded and before the next round starts. So like when I first put up the next round, when no one has made a result yet, it's a good time to look at the standings because then you know, like, okay, no one's reported for this current round that we're about to play, but here are the standings at the end of round 4 going into round 5. Honest is so good.
Yeah, this is interesting. I wonder, like, what the objective of Matt's deck. It kind of looks like it's like a little bit like GC's with the Borderline and the Deslocudas, but it seems to also be split to like a counter trap package. But
yeah,
it seems like it's trying to do too much.
Yeah, that's what I kind of got from it as well. I think that like the Pac-Man engine is really strong, but I think you have to commit fully to the Pac-Man thing.
Yeah, I mean, like Scrub Raid, just always a continuous way to be able to stop the battle phase was really important. And okay, 7 tools. See, this is exactly what I thought happened last game, where he like negated a Royal Decree, but then he like conceded afterwards as soon as it happened. And I don't really know what went down there. But yeah, it seems like Matt's deck is like pulling him in too many different directions, and he's not getting ahead in any particular way. Like he's not getting ahead with the Pac-Man stuff, and he's also not really getting that ahead with the counter fairy stuff.
I think the Bountiful deck loses the Giant Soldier of Stone. He's playing the like Pac-Man stuff, which would get through it eventually. I don't know if he's playing the ones that kill things though. I see burn, I see
Stealth
draw.
Bird and Des, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any relation between, not directly, but Des Lakuta and Des Frog? Why are they both named Des? Does the word Des mean something?
Probably in Japanese.
Say it again?
Probably in Japanese.
Yeah, I'm curious, like, what that word ties those two cards together, because I don't think it's coincidence that they're both named Des. First name Des.
Yeah.
My first name is Des, my last name is Frog.
Because, like, so in Japanese, Des probably means dark. So in Japanese, like, Des, like DESU, is kind of like the. So it'd be like the Lakuta, the frog. But then if DES without the U is just dark, then I can see that too. Dark Lakuta, dark frog.
There's nothing dark about Des Frog, though, right? So green
No,
guy.
dark. Des frog does look kind of dark. It has like a dark aura around it, I think, right?
Let's
Isn't it
see.
like literally glowing a dark aura?
I'm about to check, actually. I don't know. Oh, it is, actually. Oh, I think that's probably what it is. Dark Frog.
This monster's Japanese name Deaf Frog. So maybe it's Deaf Lakuta and Deaf Frog. So apparently it's deaf.
Des means death. Oh, wait, he negated a monster effect. That means he reborns?
That does mean he reborns.
And is that only on his side, or is it both?
It's not Monster Reborn.
Hey, I wanted to know if it's Monster Reborn.
I'll scroll down, but there's no fucking shot you can take it from your opponent's graveyard.
Okay.
That would be a
It
bit
is.
crazy. I'm gonna take your
That'd
Chaos
be-
Sorcerer now.
That would be nice, right?
I'm gonna you remember this Chaos Sorcerer that got Divine Raft? He's mine now.
That would have been too much. Instead, he summoned a bountiful bullshit guy.
Not bountiful bullshit.
Is this game going to go to deck out? Are we getting that vibe?
Actually I didn't realize how.
Yeah, we're at 11 to 12 cards. It's coming down to that.
I think Luke will wrap this up before then, looking at the card advantage and everything. He just has, like, effectively, Matt has 2 cards.
Yep. How many Honest have been used? Because I'm curious if this guy's gonna get beat over anytime soon. I know one was used by Luke.
Oh, yeah, that does it right there, right? All right.
Yep, there it goes.
That was a pretty interesting match to watch. I think that Matt is onto something, because I do think Counter Fairy-esque is like not even necessarily Counter Fairy, but just like Counter Vandalgion is strong in this format. Like, I fully believe that.
Yeah, I would say that that's Lakuta part of it maybe like strained too much of what you're trying to do.
Right, because
It
it's
felt
hard
like-
to have answers to everything. You need to protect the Bountiful, but also you need to have a number of counter traps to make playing Bountiful make sense. But then you also need to have cards to protect like the flip monsters and stuff, and then you have to have cards to protect like the borderline. And it's just a lot of things happening all at once.
Yeah, at least with JC's deck. JC's deck was basically just fully like Scrub Raid is a card. As soon as you activate it, you always have access to it unless your opponent directly outs it.
Yep.
That always can protect the Des Lakuta. Even if you're down bad, like you need to send stuff you don't want to send,
Yeah.
you still can do that. But it seemed like the best way for him to do it is that he needs Bountiful on the field, Des Lakuta on the field, and then like stop attack, which like that's asking for a lot that go right for you.
Right.
You need to literally have 2 monsters normal summoned and a trap set.
But that's the thing about these locals. At the end of the day, it's all just testing for the bigger tournaments and stuff, and it's just fun to play this format. Like a lot of people seem to love this format already, which I'm near, you know, I hold this format near and dear to my heart. I literally created it, so just seeing so many people love it, because this is something that I told people about last year at the end of the year. Like, hey, I want to do this Jank idea. I don't know if anyone's gonna fucking want to play it or do anything with it. But the fact that we have like several people who are really good at regular Edison format who have entered into this custom format and they like it is great. And I'm going to continue to evolve it. It's not going anywhere. So now I'm going to get the standings because there's only one winner, right? So bot spam. What is it? Standings/standings. And I'll get the winning deck list as well. When we look at the winning deck list. So Edison Club tie is the winner. Luke Feeney got second. Black Sanji got 3rd, and Raikoko got 4th, followed by Sai in 5th, and ZM and Wolf in 6th and 7th, respectively. So yeah, shout out to Edison Club Ty for getting his win today. That's really good because now he gets an invite to the IMNerd Winners Ball, which is an invitational tournament at the end of the year, which allows you to you get to play in that invitational for cash, so it's free. Like you don't have to pay anything to enter it. And it's a cash tournament, just completely based on people who have won a tournament in my server. So if you won any tournament in my server at any point, you are eligible to play in the Winners Ball. Also, the way it works is, at the end of the year, we have the IMNerd Winners Ball. Whoever wins that, they get to keep the role tournament winner for next year. Everyone else will lose it January 1st. So that is how that works. So basically, like the person who won the Winners Ball last year, they were the only person who kept it, which I think was Televisual. I think Sushant won. So Sushant won the Winners Ball. He got a bunch of cash, and then he got to keep that role this year. Everyone else lost their tournament winner role. They have to re-earn it. So I love the way that's kind of set up as like just a cool little thing. Kind of like how the world champion is re-invited to Worlds, basically, right? I'm going to show Ty's deck as well. And I think Raikoko's deck was really interesting too. But yeah, Ty basically just played the Morph Chaos deck, as I'm calling it at this point. Morph Chaos, because we've seen this deck a couple times now, but I think Morph was the first person I've seen use it. And he won with it when he used it.
Chaos.
This is his build. And then I'll show Raikoko's and Fiend's as well.
Is Edison Club the one that we saw activate the Transmigration Prophecy? Because I do see they have it in the side deck.
I think that was him, on the Stardust.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder what that card is necessarily, like, the idea of it being it for.
Zeta Articulate.
There you go. Look at you.
Because like
you don't know Jank. You know Jank just quick like that.
I learned.
That was quick.
I learned fast. Here's Raikoko's deck, which I think is really cool. And then I'll show Fiend's deck. He's been playing this deck, I think, for a while as well.
Yeah, that's just a direct copy of my 1K list.
Oh, is it really?
Yep, that's what he said.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I thought so. Morph was the first person to play that type of list, and I'm a person that tracks. I like knowing who made what and who played what.
I like this deck. It's very clean.
It is clean. Creature swap is good in this format too, and you're going to see another creature swap list in 3rd or 2nd place actually. As soon as I can get it up. So Fiend. Yeah, 2nd and 3rd were both creature swap decks, and I think creature swap is genuinely just good. Here's the creature swap Chaos deck. And then I'm going to post in the winning deck list. I'll post Ty, aka Morphs. And we'll get that list in there. So congrats to Ty for winning tonight. Like I said, the first updated ban list for the Jank format will come out no sooner than April 1st. So, just be on the lookout. And I think with that being said, guys, I think that's the end of the stream. It's almost 10:30, and I'm gonna go have some dinner and watch some TV. Some TV. Night of the Seven Kingdoms finally concluded, so I want to actually watch that entire series now because I didn't watch it at all, and I kind of just want to see the whole thing now that it's done because it's pretty short. So I'm gonna do that. Got a couple other things to watch. Gotta catch up on some anime and stuff. So yeah, but I will see you all later. Don't forget also, we do a podcast every week. It comes out on Thursdays. And that's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere that you find podcasts. So just check that out. Yeah, that comes out every week. And we cover all types of shit, all types of nerd stuff, typical. But the podcast used to also be on the YouTube channel. We removed it from the YouTube channel to focus the YouTube channel just on the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that we mainly do. And so the podcast is back to just being on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. So if you still like listening to the podcast, if you like it for work, if you like it for sorting cards or whatever, background noise, definitely check it out. Give us a like, a rating, or whatever you call it. And I'll catch you all later. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Peace.